All right, shalom, shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. You know, going to open up GMS Raleigh. Before we go any further, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father's only begotten Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kabbadash.
Double honor to our apostles and bishops and elders of Great Millstone. All right, and we well. We're out here pushing this truth, right? Shalom to you and the hopeful elect members, men, women, and children. All right, if you haven't been living up under a rock, all right, prophecy is definitely speaking loud and clear. We knew we've been in war, right? But now that, you know, Esau Edom and the puppets that he has in place are telling you, they can't hide it from you now. They can't hide, they can't run from prophecy, man. Somebody can hold Sirach 39 on deck, but whatever bro's got, we'll bring it out and, you know, let it fly.
This is Revelations chapter 11, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Right, so these woes is representing destruction. All right, you had your first woe, World War I. You had your second woe, World War II. All right, and I saw something, just speaking about World War II, 2026 is a remake. They foreseeing the same trends and things that happened prior to that World War II. How the economy was and how things were in America. All right, but this time it's on steroids. All right, and the economy is going to collapse. Make you think about Jeremiah 51. All right, Babylon been the golden cup, roughly paraphrasing. But we're prophesying to you what? The third woe.
Yep, we prophesying to you on the third woe because, you know, everything happening right now, right before our eyes, you know, was written aforetime for our learning. You know, we was given warnings and signs letting us know what times we were living in. And the things written, you know, the second woe is past, the third woe comes quickly. And the things we seeing today, we witnessing it play out right before our eyes. Which is why, you know, the scripture says, you know, blessed are your eyes for they see, you know, because we living the book out right now, literally. Like we living it out. But, you know, of course, you know, the end is not yet because we waiting on the MOTB to be made mandatory. But, you know, all things lead to the chip. You know, but right now, you know, the stage is set. The stage is set for the MOTB. The stage is set for World War III and the nuclear destruction.
Right.
The stage is set for the civil unrest, civil war. The stage is set for the famine and the pestilences. Like all the pieces is in the correct place.
Right.
You know.
What you got? They can bring that out. Somebody give me the you get a Spark 39. Yeah, bring that real quick. Which one? Start at the top. Yeah.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
Right, and what's one of the main prophecies we're waiting on is World War III. All right, that the brother just read in Revelation 11. The second war is past, but the third war coming quickly, man. All right, we're not worried about what that dude had. What kind of truck was that?
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon, and stunting and profiling for the nation of Israel. We're not concerned about that right now. Carnal things, man. You know, and for a God to be so scholarly, what the scriptures say? Boast not thyself. No, because you don't know what tomorrow may bring. All right, we're supposed to be occupied in what's written, man. The Lord says in these times going to be wars, rumors of wars, since you be not troubled. For these things must come to pass. So we welcome these things, man. We welcome that. The brothers got hype. That's great news. That's part of the gospel. That means what? Another prophecy step to this man going down. Ready from the top one more time?
Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies.
Yeah, you know, you can't be like, what's that, Stevie Wonder? A part-time lover. You know, you guys, was that Stevie Wonder? I think it was Stevie, yeah. You know, you have to be fully engaged, man, constantly busy in this ministry and being occupied in prophecy, man, which means to say before. Because a lot of our people, like the scriptures say, the Lord's going to come as a thief in the night. He's going to catch our people off guard.
And Luke say, don't let that day come upon you unawares. You know? Because the day is going to come like a snare, like a trap, like a thief in the night. You know, so we were warned. Don't let, yo, keep your head on the swivel. Be on high alert. Keep your eyes open. Be circumspect. Be vigilant. So that day don't come. So that day don't come upon you unawares. So you don't get caught lacking. So you don't get caught sleeping. You know, the script say, you know, the Lord, he want to find you waiting at the door. You know, he want to find you waiting at the door. You know, he don't want to find you. What the script says, woe unto them that have lost patience. You know, we're supposed to have patience and we're supposed to wait. We're supposed to watch as well as pray. And this is a quick precept right quick. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him.
Yeah, how do you know what's well pleasing if you're not reading? All right, the Lord said in Revelation, the 1st chapter, blessed is he that readeth. He also told us in Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter, that he would give you pastures according to his heart, which would feed you. So there's no excuses for our people anymore, man. Malachi, the 3rd chapter, tells you that what? We in the times of discerning who's serving the Lord and who isn't, who has the truth and who doesn't, roughly paraphrasing. Around the 18th verse. You got to get into it. What's that song Apostle Barnes to bring out? James Brown. You got to get into it. You got to get involved. You know?
And they that love him shall be filled with the law.
Right, because love is keeping the ways of the Heavenly Father, man. Was that 1 John 2? He that said, if he loves me and keep not my commandments is a liar and the truth is not in him, which means Yahweh Bashim Shah is not dwelling in that body, man. Okay? And we're not perfect. Right? But you know, the Lord knows that's when it comes into play. The Lord knows your heart, man. Because Christians love to say that shit. The Lord knows my heart. You know, you find out about the truth, you tell it everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody you fucking know, man. Because being a silly goose. Telling this one chick, but shrimp is good. But the Lord knows my heart. All right.
Yeah. The Lord you ain't supposed to eat it, but you deciding to still eat it because it's good. Yeah, so yeah, the Lord knows your heart. Because you ain't even giving effort to do the right thing. And that's what we supposed to be doing right now. We supposed to be fighting the good fight of faith and giving effort and giving our greatest efforts and diligence to do the right thing. You know, to do what the masses of the people don't want to do. You know, and the masses of the people, they don't want to serve the Lord. They don't want to rehearse the righteous acts. They don't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, they want to fulfill the lust of the flesh. And we in the flesh too. We fight in the flesh daily. We fight the flesh daily. We fight our thoughts daily. We fight temptation daily. You know, so we in this world too. We surrounded by madness too. We surrounded by simplicity. We surrounded by madness, adultery, idolatry, bestiality, abomination. We surrounded by all of it. And it's
if I may say real fast, that's frowned upon if you're not accepting of it.
Right.
Bro, she want to give you the cheeks. My nigga, she married. And they give you the look like something, yeah, like, yeah.
Watch this, man. This
Nigga all right. I'm trying to be.
Try to do the right thing. Yeah, you try to do the right thing. You weird.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man, I ain't even like that, man. You know, if they got a, you know, man, they got a boyfriend or a husband, you know, I just leave them alone. You know, man, I don't fuck.
That's it.
That's what get a lot of people put in the grave.
Mm-hmm.
If they come home and see that, man, you know, that's takes everything over.
Everything over, all for a few moments of pleasure. Yeah, man. You know, but going back to you know, we fight in the flesh. You know, but these people are not fighting, and it's easy. It's easier to indulge in madness than to do the right thing, because we surrounded by it. You know, and in this world to try to pull you, suck you back in, because the world is so welcoming, and wickedness is so accepted.
It's comfort.
It's comfort. It's like, come on, man.
What you got?
James 1:12.
Read it loud.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 12, and it reads, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai have promised to them that love him."
Yeah, so favor are you in the eyes of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? That resist the temptations. And when you're tempted, it's to go off, to do something wrong. And once again, what's the measuring stick? What's the tool of what's righteous and what's wicked is the Bible, man. The scriptures broken down correctly. All right? That's the importance of teachers, man. Okay, the importance of really the apostles and the elders, man, in these times. All right? They're the ones that told us it's going to be a World War III, man. I ain't know nothing about no World War III, you know what I'm saying, prior to this truth. I didn't personally.
I'm thinking about that.
Yeah. Exactly. You know? So, and look, man, it's very important that we take heed. That crown of life, man. That's what's important. Read it again.
James chapter 1 and verse 12. "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation."
You can't let that go over your head, man. Blessed is the man that endure temptation, because temptation is going to come. It tells us that in Sirach, the 2nd chapter.
Prepared.
Exactly. Prepare thy soul for temptation. Once again, Satan got 2/3 already. He wants the elect, man. That's a challenge. He loves that. So he's going to be on your back every time the Lord open your eyelids. Best believe that.
Desire to sift you. So I want to sift. I want to sift him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He think he want to do the right thing. He want to be righteous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Get on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try him out. Test him.
Right.
Begging for no.
Yeah. That bad like it's a cheese with a rat.
Rather it be money, women, careers, alcohol, drugs, whatever. You know, it's all types of temptations.
You got it.
James 1 and 13. "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai."
That's a weak individual. Saying that the Lord did that, right? No. You got it, Mike.
Well, if you think about the woman in the garden, the snake did it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Always blaming somebody else. No accountability. So that's a weak person. No character. You know?
Yep.
Proverbs 30.
Yeah, good point. Good point, yeah.
Oh, and speaking of accountability, and I think it's called the Book of Prayer. It's Prayer of Manasseh.
Mm-hmm.
In the Book of Prayer of Manasseh, it speaks that you have to take accountability for your sins.
James.
Yeah.
It literally says take accountability. You know, you gotta own it. Like, yeah, I did it.
But that takes a humbling.
Yeah, it's a humble. Hey, and that's the point. I wanted to bring out right here.
Come on, we gonna go back to you, Zach.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Once again, how do you prepare your heart? By taking heed to the word. Scripture say, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways? By taking heed. We were filthy. We were dirty. Our thoughts, we thought we was righteous. We thought we was good men. Nah, man, this truth really shows you who you are. You know? What was that last part?
They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Yeah, humble.
Back to you saying being humble.
Yep.
You know, humble yourself. Take accountability.
Yeah, we're taking a back seat to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. He has to be lifted up and glorified. It ain't about us, and this truth brings you back to the true, real reality of what life is all about, what we're supposed to be doing, conducting ourselves, man. Who we're supposed to be serving. It's Yahweh Shema Shai. Yes, we do worship the Father and his Son, man. All right?
This last verse. Saying you will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Yeah, King David told us that. Right? When he was getting the pretty much a judgment. Right? Y'all remember that? The judgment with King David, he said, I'd rather fall into the hand of the Lord, go with the Lord is mercy, something like that effect. Yeah, man. He was like, he was trying to number Israel, something like that.
Census.
Yeah. I mean, you know, as other things, but you know, he said he'd rather fall into the hands of the Lord. Because with the Lord, there's mercy. It's not mercy with man.
Right.
Unless the Lord
Put the spirit on it.
Exactly. Exactly. You got it, Zay.
Because Esau Edom, he don't show no mercy. If he showed mercy, he wouldn't. Well, just an example, he just hit them schools and all them children. That's no mercy. Hey, you know, like we were just talking about. Hey, leave the kids alone. Leave the hospitals alone.
Right.
You know, only deal with the military and all of that. Nah, they're like, nah, no mercy. Hit everything. Everybody.
Yes, that's not a war. That's they say America's at war with Iran. They're not. Some casualties is not military men.
Right.
It's kids.
Yeah,
blowing up schools, hospitals. That's not war. That's bullying. That's why again that distasteful mouth about so-called America around the world is amplified, man.
Yep.
As you quoted earlier, Jeremiah 51:7.
Right.
That's gonna be that golden cup. This is how they police the world, man. If you don't agree with them and kiss their ass, they're gonna bomb you. Who you think is next? Turkey.
Right.
So these nations are gathering together behind the scenes. It's like, yo, we gotta do something about this bitch.
Right. Nah, yeah, for real.
And y'all see that one dude that was going around in Jersey to one of those ish communities, and he was like just talking, interviewing everybody, like, yo, y'all like, you know, why y'all being so crooked, but you know, and you know they try to cancel them, saying, you know, you're being anti. And he's like, yo, anytime somebody open their mouth and say something that's anti, just like people realize who the wicked is, man. You know, it's these small hats, man.
Like I said, they're the only one that consider themselves a biblical nationality.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody else is just made up.
Exactly. What they call us goyim.
Yep. Hey, y'all see that dude? Let's like real quick. That dude, he be going around whenever he see a white person, like he'll snatch his kids up.
Yeah.
Or
He got the
snatch
dreads.
Yeah.
Or he'll be in an apartment complex and be like, hey, I'm sorry, do you live here?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to be here? I live here. I've never seen you before.
Yeah.
But he'll be saying that the Edomites.
Yeah.
But you know how Edomites like to bother Jake in their own neighborhood. Do you live in this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Jake peacefully fishing in the lake he allowed to fish at, and they coming to go out their way to bother that man.
Yeah. This made me think about that though. That's the kingdom though.
Oh,
That's gonna be. I mean, Esau ain't gonna be that close to it, but you know, the heathen nations, you know, Esau ain't gonna, man,
He ain't gonna have no land. He ain't gonna have nothing.
nothing. I don't even want to run my animals.
Right?
Joe said.
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all see a brother shared it? He goes, hopefully elect. But Edomite got sent to jail because they caught him having sexual acts with a dead deer.
Come on.
Yep. And he went to jail. A dead deer. As Esau Edom, the vilest of the earth.
You got it, man.
This is madness.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushai cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man.
That's right.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
There you go. Hey, wait, watch him. I thought he was getting in that truck. Yeah, man, that's the spiritual demon Satan. That's his job. You know, that's his job, man.
Hey, and the scripts say, the Lord won't give you more than you can bear. So technically, you can't even be tempted more than you can handle. You know what I'm saying? Like you could still have a chance to say yay or nay, because you won't be tempted more than you can handle.
I got something real quick.
It's a light at the end of the tunnel, right? It might be difficult, you know, it might be uncomfortable, but there is a way, there is a chance.
Yep. I just want to back up what I said. This is Matthew chapter 4. It says, then was Yahushua led up from the spirit into the wilderness, right? To be. See. Yep. This is Matthew 4 and 1. Then was Yahushua led up from the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. Right? So, like we were saying, Satan is a tempter, man. All right? It says, and when he fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the son of Yahweh, go on, bro. Command that these stones be made bread. So the point I'm just hitting home here is that Satan is the tempter, man. And he always tries to get you at your weakest point. Woman left you, jobless, you know, you repoed your car, you haven't talked to your child in a month, 2 months, you know, whatever the case may be, man. That's what Satan want to hit you. But we got to remember Yahushua. Understanding the process, understanding what? That was not his time. What got somebody?
I was thinking about the word temptation in Revelation 3 and 10 is charismos, which it with agitation. You know, Satan was to plant that seed until it sticks. You know, but if you don't give him ground for it, it's going to say, "This devil shall flee." It's not going to grow. You know, that bitter root of doubt, pride, whatever the hell. If the seed don't concede, it don't have no fruit. You know, so Satan was to plant some seeds, a little here, a little there. And you with agitation, you get off your character, you get off your pivot. Lose yourself for a second. That's that evil agitation to what? To sin, which is that burning. You know, you heard about burning their lust in the Romans.
Yep.
About man with men, doing things unseemly. It's a burning. That's that inward agitation.
Yep.
So it only be fulfilled if you give life to it, man. You start feeding it. You start watering it. You know, you start get into it, and get like what it says. With sin as conceived, it brings forth death. Once it's forced, it goes till you die, man. That's what Satan's job to do, man. To get you out of your story.
And it don't be an overnight thing. It be over time. Plant the seed in gradualism. You know, you might be good at this point. Like I said, it hits you with that seed been planted, but it won't sprout until you at your lowest point.
Yeah, scripture say, Sirach 3rd chapter, many are deceived by their own vain opinion. Even suspicion of overthrowing their thoughts. So from paraphrase, once that thought, that seed is planted, like y'all say, the stuff will happen where it starts being watered. What you giving your time to, what you giving your energy to.
Facts. The Lord ain't coming back. You know, that's just a seed,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
Eventually, like you said, at the weakest point, he said, yeah, the Lord ain't coming back. Then you take the garment off,
Yep.
get back in the world.
With a bag,
To the back.
you know?
Bend over. How your hair blonde. Yeah, you can see it. Let's show you how low level.
With the fitted cap on.
This is the first time he did. You remember the first one?
Bro, he made a rap song.
Yeah,
he had-
yeah, with the bends.
he had a
yeah,
music
he had
video,
the bends,
It's carnal.
yeah. Where them guys at? What, look, they just left the flock.
They let the fuck-
They see it.
I'm good. Like he prophets, like he told you
Yep.
what he's gonna do.
Yep.
When I'm done with this YouTube shit, I'm gonna be straight. This nigga was talking from the heart.
Yep.
He meant that shit. They got their little whatever, some ministries, but they're not.
Yeah,
that's like,
Yep.
He adopted the rest of the nations, and now he's in that nature.
Yep.
Like you said, if I want to get some bread,
Yep.
I'm gonna talk about saving the nations.
Yep. That's
He told you.
He told you.
What Alizé said. I don't know why they believe me. I've been that nigga. Whatever the fuck you was saying, he was trying to his case. Why the hate feels like comedian is toxic. To excuse his
madness, yeah.
He said, I don't know why they follow me. I've always been that moving quick. Like, no. They tell you what they want.
Yeah.
He technically was.
It was about that shit.
He was saying that shit in years ago in the game. He was claiming that shit. He was claiming.
First James 14. But every man is tempted, and when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed, then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren.
So you get isolated. You know, think what you quoted earlier, bar about saying designed to sift you. You know, saying as a roaring lion walking about seeking to be devoured. Well, when the lion hunts, what they do, they isolate you. They're not taking on the whole pack. They stalk you, they'll watch you, and they'll cause confusion, right? They'll stir the pack, and then they find out the weakest link. The weakest link always find himself by itself. How the fuck you get up by yourself?
Yep.
And then that's how they hunt, man. They cut you off.
Not watching.
They watch you.
No, the weak link not watching.
Oh, they're not watching.
Well, that too, though.
They get separated. They still be young.
Yeah.
You know, the mom, she's scared and shit.
Just gave birth.
She gave birth. Fuck that little nigga.
Just got wounded. Like a lion stalking you. When you're strong and healthy, it go fall back. But soon as it's they leg fucked up, they got a limp going on. Oh, okay, right now the time he weak. He weak, get him.
That's smart.
Just like with wolves, lions, type of shit, whatever. You know? That's saying, he weak right now. He tender. He in his feelings. Get him right now.
By himself.
He just went through a heartbreak. Hit him right now with temptation.
It says drawn away. Get drawn away, straight away from the pack. Start, getting this thought that hey, you can do it on your own or whatever. You built up yourself, you figured it all out. The lone wolf, I can do this shit on my own, back with myself. And guess what? You get it taken.
Thank you.
You find out you really wasn't built up.
Okay, so where we at? That was it? So, did you have some Rob?
Going back on the wood thing, but we don't like.
Let's get back on it.
Okay.
This time we're living in.
Yeah.
Because we're really waiting on, a few prophecies. Jacob's trouble, World War III, issuing a chip.
And like we getting back on the war, in the news, in articles is coming out, Trump has said, this brother shared it earlier, Trump said that America is prepared to lose lives, due to this war. When the last time they said some shit like that, that America's prepared, that Trump is prepared to be on the mic recording.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't get it. So they get it. They'll get deleted because the Lord got it recorded.
Yep. Damn.
Shit, yeah. It's getting nice outside. It's about to be hella distractions. Yeah. But yeah, when the last time y'all heard Trump say that America is prepared to lose lives? I can't remember the last time he said that. Y'all, like he said that. We prepared to lose lives. So that means his body's gonna be dropping. And Esau Edom, he the type to take out his own and then blame it on somebody else. Esau Edom could cause a so-called T attack or an event where Americans is unalive and then point the fingers at Iran and say Iran did it when Iran really didn't even do it. This is who we dealing with.
Yeah, his game plan never changes. Everything he got, it's just, He stole ideas from any and everybody. Nothing original with this devil, and everyone's catching on to it. You got it, bro.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6.
Yep. Start at 3.
It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Right, the end of this man's rulership, really. All right. That's always been on the mind of the prophets. You know, look, if the kingdom of heaven's for us, you know, when we gonna, get this thing popping, get this thing rolling. Up until now, we're saying it now. But we know in these times that certain prophecies have to come to fruition. All right, so we're patiently waiting and we're hastening the day.
And it says signs. What is
Matthew 24 and 3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
When shall these things be, and what shall be the signs of thy comings, of the end of the world? It's a
total lunar eclipse or a blood moon will occur March 3rd, which is next week.
Tuesday.
Couple
days.
Featuring 58 minutes of totality where the moon turns a deep coppery red.
And that's going to be the last blood moon until 2028. That's going to be the last blood moon for 2 years. That's a sign. That's a sign, right? That's going to be the last blood moon for the next 2 years. And tonight, it's a planetary alignment. Yeah. That's signs in the heavens. So we got a blood moon. So we got a blood moon coming in Tuesday, which is gonna be the last blood moon for the next 2 years. And we have a planetary alignment tonight. And last night, Trump attacked Iran, and the Passover is next month. It's a lot going on right now. If you got eyes to see and ears to hear, it's a lot happening. It's a lot going on. You got wars, you got rumors of wars, you got signs in the heavens. You know, you got Esau Edom letting it be known what his plans is with this AI. You still got to worry about the next pandemic. The signs is signing. And then you got the other stuff on the side with these Israelite camps and people selling out, and it's shit.
No. Oh, probably.
Okay, God.
The signs are signing. You got eyes to see, you can see it. You got ears to hear, you can hear it. I mean, damn, Trump just said they prepared to have America start losing lives. But you know, people in the world, they ain't gonna pay no mind to that.
Verse 4, and Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Right, because you're gonna have deceivers, man. All right, we were just talking about one of those camps, man. The Genesis boys, right? Deceived. They deceive a lot of Jakes, man, and that's blood on their hands. At least they repent. But the odds, we don't see that. Seeing that they more likely took the bag, man. You got it. You want to?
That was crazy.
Oh.
They definitely took that.
You see, but you see the fit. Yeah, you see the outfit. You know, everything was clean.
Pastor now.
They all act the same when they took that bag. They all say the same shit. Look at my car.
Yep.
Yep. That's my thing.
Like a rap.
Yes.
Yep.
Get an extra $4.
Yep. But them niggas be picking the Creflo dollar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Creflo was giving you straight lies. They would give you some truth. You know what I'm saying? Damn. They should have been like, no, I want to be bigger than every Christian pastor.
Matthew 24:5. Did I read it? Oh, my bad. Matthew 24:5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right, go ahead.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. All these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right, once again, we're going to have to touch on, Lord willing, the hour of temptation, to try all men. So you got these guys, these other camps, you know, talking about, oh, we're going to be home soon. You know, the war's kicking off. My God, what about the hour of temptation? You think you're just going to be beamed up? You got to prove that that's going to be the last proving that you got to do to get out of your side. What you mean?
Final test.
Yeah. And we're being prepared for it now. We're preparing the congregation, the hopeful elect.
Hey, just prepare your minds. We preparing our minds for the hour. That's the thing. We preparing our minds through the Spirit for the hour of temptation. We preparing our mind through the Spirit to see mass death, to see it 10,000 this side, 1,000 on this side. We're preparing our minds to endure pestilences and famines, and Esau, Edom coming down with great wrath. These people are not preparing their minds because their minds is focused on fulfilling the lust of the flesh.
You got something to say? Bring it out real quick.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get us a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of trouble. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7, and it reads, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
I'll break it down, but what was the point of why you brought that?
Yeah, I was. What was in your mind? Yeah.
I just know because we got to be proven by the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He can't be hasty to credit us with, stuff that we, haven't been proven. Yeah. And then the second part, for some man is a friend for his own occasion. Just like those Israelites.
Oh yeah,
and they're not going to buy in the day of trouble.
Yep, yeah. Like the skill, you gotta prove your friends and prove your leaders before you decide to follow them or think they're friends. You gotta prove them first.
Done. So what we at, Rob?
Verse 7. This is Matthew. Well, yeah, I'll start at verse 7 again.
Yeah.
Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
This is end time prophecy we're talking about here, right? We're living in Bible times. What's today? February 28th? Yeah, we're still living in biblical times, man. You know? She said Jesus, what?
Yeah, Jesus loves it.
Yeah, we know he loves who they call Jesus, loves us. Right, but he don't love everybody. Go ahead, Rob, you got it.
Matthew 24 and 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Right.
And there shall be famines.
Yeah, different famines across the world, man. And it's really going to hit this place hard because all these people know how to do is eat. Right?
Again, going to the stuff that's happening around the world, it's all it's a chain of events.
Yep.
Like you said about energy, how you get gas in your car. Well, what you got to do is watch the state of our moves now, because if they got war over there in Iran, then these gas prices are going to go up. Cost of business going to go up.
It's like, look at Cuba. They're living in the fucking ancient times, bro. They got to, and look, the Latin countries are hard. You got to do something like that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't decades behind.
Hospitals, people are dying. Every day, kids that go to school, lights are out. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are dying in Cuba, man. Real fast. That's what, Vanessa. The forgotten mean to forget. Made to forget. That tribe's been made to forget, man. You know? But they gonna overcome. Slocky, bro. You got it.
No, I was saying like Russia was sending ships down there to even help them out a few years ago, and they couldn't get through the waters.
Yeah.
So the U.S. was blocking them.
Yep.
So there's that.
Slocky, Mike. You got it.
You know, that's it. It's like the logistical chain that you get your goods from is real fragile. Influx of stuff we see in the markets. Like go to the grocery store, a bunch of TVs, a bunch of food. You have like about a week of supply of water and bread, and the panic that happens in hours, man. So, again, when the war's happening, like people, again, they watch on the screen, they see a lot of people speed up on what's going on in Iran, they don't understand it's going to affect you. It's going to affect their pockets. War is not a cheap game to play. We pay the price. The taxes and all these things that are going on, we end up paying for it, man. Whether you realize it or not, we're funding what the government's pushing, man. Because now they don't have to ask for permission to go to war. We just do that. It's supposed to go to Congress. Right. Declare war. There's no declare wars. They just do what the hell they want to do. Yeah. And what they do is they'll make you believe that they're the villain. Because they have to vilify who's going to attack. Because why would you agree with what they're doing, man?
Right.
Most people just robot and pair what they hear on the news cycles. Iran, the regime change, they're terrible people. Yep. They got weapons of mass destruction. The same thing with Iraq, same thing with with Afghanistan, the same thing. You can't prove it. Right. If Iran had nukes, they would have been used.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure.
Like they know what's coming. They want to just use it.
Yep.
They don't have any. Because again, that's the whole point. They want to make you believe the narrative, so what? That's what we're going into, man. Time of fake deception, man.
You gotta remember who owns the media to tell you
the small heads.
Exactly. So
that's the perfect point. The small heads own the media outlets.
Yep.
The bombing Iran. The small heads.
There you go.
That's America, man.
Yep.
So why would they tell themselves what they're doing over there, man?
Right.
They want to watch out on central bank over there. It's simple, man. Regime change. It's all about money, resources.
Right.
It's not about morals. Trump said, about his. They asked him a question about his power. He said, "My morals." He said, "My morals, not the law, not the law of the land, not the Constitution, not the governing bodies. Me, nigga. When I declare what's right, my morals gonna stop me from doing bad stuff. I don't need." But remember, the talking point is about international law. Ain't no international law. That's what nigga said. Right. The law is my morals. So the same guy that said that to you. Yes, the same guy that said that to you. Guess what? He's on them epic files. Yep. So he's trying to tell you about these guys are terrible. They're killing kids, doing this and that in Iran. What the hell y'all doing over here on the islands? Exactly. It's hypocritical nation. That's Isaiah the 10th chapter. That's it. But you know why? Because the saying is, Mike is right. Esau's in power, so he's right. Mm-hmm. But he's obviously wrong. But he's in power. That's why he can do what he can do. Yep. So the Lord got to take him.
I mean, come on now. He declare himself chairman for life?
Right.
For the
peace shit.
For the peace. How you declare yourself chairman for life?
Yep. Talking about peace and he bombing somebody.
He sat down and said, I'm the one that's gonna control this for life.
Because Iran and the US were in Geneva. They were supposed to be chopping it up. They're here, they're over there now. He did the same shit he did a couple months ago. Trying to talk about peace deals and then bomb your shit. Yep. That's the book of Isaiah, man.
Peace and safety, then sudden destruction.
You got it. Bring it out. This is the book. Started the topic. Hey, look, Gad and Reuben better get right. Gad and Judah.
Yeah. He saw me say Native American was happy.
You better get right. You be flying through with that skateboard.
Kick push like this.
I know, right? Kick push.
First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, "But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night."
So again, we have the bigger picture. Yep. Because again, our faith is based on news cycle. You see the news articles of believe what's happening, man. Right. We know that again, the Lord's bringing this place to a close, man. Prophecy. That's why it's important to stick to the script. Because again, these narratives and stuff that pops up in the news, but stuff is happening. Yeah. What we should be watching is the reaction, like the brother's talking about. Now because Iran's paying as a boogeyman and the world accepts it, now here comes false flags. Now here comes black swans. Here comes more control. Yep. You know? more ways to, as he said, never let the prices go to waste. Right. He's gonna take advantage. You think Esau just gonna lay down? No, he's gonna take full advantage of the situation, man. Mm-hmm. You know how much money's going into this operation? Bro, for weeks. Because again, you have to watch this devil, man. For weeks to do an operation like that, it takes a lot of energy and movement to get all these military equipment over there, man.
Everything in
Iran
place.
is not next door.
But you know what's crazy? We've been watching. We know about the ships. The ships getting sent over there. We know about the aircrafts getting sent over there. We know about all of that.
Leave it to me. That's that bitch right there.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know you.
We've been watching for years, but you know, for the last recent months, we've been watching them sending threats, and we go. I mean, America and Israel, they've been saying they was gonna strike Iran again. They've been saying that for months that they was gonna hit Iran again. They've been fighting words, you know, but it's only so long. It's only so long the fighting words go on, you know, until somebody do something.
Right. Bring it out, Zay.
1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Did that happen to Iran? They was talking about peace and safety. Everybody wants peace. Who doesn't want peace? East. Everybody in the world wants peace except for East.
Yeah, exactly.
Esau don't want peace. It's bad business for him. He's a warlord, man.
Yeah.
This man makes money off of war. You know the saying about wars are vacuum.
Yeah.
Again, these elites are behind the war. Nobody just goes to war like you need money. It's a baker's war. That's why wars are vacuum. It's about pocket, racketeering.
Yeah, the scripture says the proud man needs to keep it at home. Because you got to remember, this man has a blessing. His sword. What good is it that's sitting there? You know what I'm saying? You got a nice, you know, gun or a sword. You know, if you're not putting it to use, it's like, you know.
He gonna keep using it until someone stop it. That's that James Wilder right hand. He gonna keep throwing that bitch until somebody outbox him. That's Esau, man. He gonna keep using his blessing until he figure it out, man. But he's not gonna figure it out. The Lord gonna figure it out for him.
Yep.
Hey, and even with that gun put a spirit on Jake too. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it and heard about it. You know, Jake get that gun. Now all of a sudden, you know, he looking for some shit to jump off. Now he wanna shoot somebody. Or he waiting to shoot somebody. Man, I've been waiting to shoot somebody.
Get the music, the vibration of that music.
Oh yeah.
The music.
Yes. Which the small hats are behind that.
I know that.
Yep.
You don't see that in country music.
Boy.
Hey,
It's nice outside.
I tell you, man. The only time these women really need to open their mouth up when they, you know, they blessing God. Other than that, man, you know.
And with the Hebrew Israelite situation, I just seen it been a lot of interviews. You know, Real Life. You know, I be having them interviews. The same platforms they be interviewing like gangsters, gangbangers, and prison stories and shit like that. Now it's Israelites like Tazariak and other people on those platforms doing interviews now too. So now it's out there. You know, it's out there now. You know.
Boy, hit that point real fast. It's in 6 13, because the Lord wants to stop Esau. Start at the top. Finish it all.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 3.
Yep.
But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
That's it. They're not going to escape, man. All right. And like he was going to, my God, you know, until someone takes that, you know, pretty much the power from him. And Yahweh Shah is going to do that when he returns, man. That's why the scripture says, wait upon me until I rise up to the prayer. The Lord's going to get down, man. The angel's going to get down. Whenever you finish, Karab, take your time.
They got some bump in it. It's good. Second entrance. I got a lot of man's food. Second entrance 13 and 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the ways thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Yeah, it's talking about Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. All things trembled, terrified, right? Now, if we're still around, we're going to be in awe. We're not going to be afraid as like these other people will be.
Rejoice.
We're going to know that that's the chariots of the Lord. That's, Lord willing, our salvation to fuck up out of here, man. And it's like this. I forgot, was it, the elder, Elder Pashad, you know, out of Bmore, was talking about, you know, Esau knows that they have, quote unquote, aliens out here, right? But here it is. Why are you building a space program or a war program to fight them? Why is it always gotta be about fighting? Why can't you be in the mindset of let me communicate with them?
Right.
Because they know. Let me communicate and try to make some type of peace and see what's, you know. Your first thing is to shoot some shit, man. You know?
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
I heard you proving that it don't work. Hellfire missiles going straight to the jury.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, when all 2 Edges 13:4, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire.
And that's what's coming. Isaiah 66 goes into that. About the Lord coming back with fire and his chariots. Roughly paraphrasing. Go ahead.
Verse 5, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Right. So remember what Reagan said, right? That there was a nation, an alien force, all right, will we not stop our fighting and come together and fight against that alien life force? Okay. So they knew back then. They knew back then, man, the chariots were real. Matter of fact, I want to say it was like in the 40s or 50s. Once in the 50s. Might have been the 60s. A bunch of chariots that surrounded the White House. All right. So Esau knows, man, that's who's going to come and take him out of power, man. They're not worried about Tremaine on the block, Carlos, right? With them big ass fucking dickies on. They're not worried about you niggas, man. They're worried about the true men of the Lord. That's where the power is in this word, man.
And you know, since we speaking on the chariots, I'm gonna bring this out because you know this was in the news recently. Almost 4 million files wiped after Donald Trump ordered release of UFO documents. Almost 4 million files are wiped from an online archive just hours after Donald Trump ordered the release of UFO-related documents.
Yeah, that's as tinfoil hat as it gets, but here it is, your so-called government saying they exist.
Exactly.
They got information and files on this, man. Yeah. Which again, it shows you what they're trying to do, control the narrative. You know, because he knows again something's about to happen, man.
Yep.
You just read, you know, the first verse that had just dream a dream after 7 days. So that's a complete cycle. 7 years complete. Yep. So after a certain amount of time, Esau knows that his power is at it, you know, it's dwindling.
Yep.
So those are gonna come and get him, man.
Yep.
It says that man. It didn't say where's Mary at? Holy Mary.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's a word of God, man. You had to walk on God's side.
Yep.
With the host of heaven.
Yep. And is it a coincidence that soon as Donald Trump say he gonna release information on so-called UFOs, now information and shit mysteriously come up missing or white clean? They letting you know UFOs is real, but they just don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know what they know.
Yeah.
Cause they know they fucked.
Real fast, I had a dream. I be having dreams, bro. Visions, whatever. And I was on top of this building. It was me and the brother Wad. And it was like the sky was like red. It was on a high ass building, and it was a chariot. It's like it was so low I could touch it. And an angel came out of it. It was dressed in all black, and it had you know how Ezekiel described the foot had that. Yeah, came down. It was just gracefully coming down, and then it scared the shit out of me. I was happy, but it scared the shit out of me. And then it went over to like a part on top of the building, and then I woke up from there, and while I was like, yo, did we survive? I mean, what? I was like, yo, yeah, it was just, you know, that's just what happened. But it made me think about that, man. You know, you don't know what they mean. It could just be anything. You know what I'm saying? But it made me think about that, man.
So that means you know for sure there's powerful creatures out there that again is devil trying to hide, which is the angels.
Yeah. And if I may say real quick, you can see why John did what he did, man. Yeah, because in that dream, you could feel the power. You know what I'm saying? You could feel it. Let's go back.
That's why you going when Joshua, the angel came onto him, which you know he received the shy or down for us or for them.
Yeah.
You know, because hey, if it's for them, then we done. And Esau found out they not for him. That's why he got to stay with them, like you were saying. Like I said, why if they was on his side, why they not delegate? Why they not sit at the table at these meetings? Talking about the angels and stuff.
Just imagine if Simeon Toko was real. I mean, we you know, we don't know for sure, but if that's really the case, this dude he's fucked, man.
This is
finish it out. So
Chap-
move on to something else.
2nd Ezra 13.
But this is all World War III too now. Yeah.
2nd Ezra 13 and 5. No, 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. Yeah.
Did you miss the part?
2nd Ezra 13 and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Yeah, think about that. You got all the nations that hate each other coming together to fight against the Lord. So that's how you know it's gonna be a call from the elites to do that.
Yeah.
You know, because they run the whole show. They're gonna tell their people, hey, go fight against that. Go fight against that. Like a war, they're gonna unify and fight against the Lord. That shows you again it's an NWO agenda, man. These elites, they control the armies, they control the governments, they control the money, man.
Right.
So they're gonna say, go fight that. That's why you read, we're gonna get into it. They're gonna be scared. Because that's not what they want to do. That's what they're being ordered to do.
Right.
And when you get in the military, you sell your soul, man. You gotta follow the orders, man.
Yep. Yeah, you literally you think you got rights? Sign up for the military. Your life is theirs, bro.
Right.
You are really property. I thought I wasn't that good. I'm messing with you.
That's it cost good, right?
How much was it?
22. Yeah. Shit.
No.
And it was to go. It wasn't even a dime.
Don't drink with it. Damn.
Man, but you can sit down and eat that next time.
Right.
Damn. Bro, you get a bag? What tell us about? I'm messing with you, brother. I'm messing with you, brother.
Over 6.
Strictly W2s.
But I beheld, and lo, he has graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
So what in your right mind would say you should go try to fight that? If you get in the Lord's presence, you get an idea from Hollywood, what you're going to Independence Day. Jared came in, chariots of fire. It's terrifying, man.
Oh, sorry, real fast. You made me think about that movie. You seen Arrival?
Arrival.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. They was like contacting different militaries in different parts of the world too. Like, yo, what should we do? Should we attack or,
You better do something. It ain't gonna be working. It's already written. Can I get a Psalm 2?
And then
I'll get this for you.
And then that movie Arrival, didn't it appear like out of a cloud? I think so.
Just like in the
Yeah, probably did, yeah.
I think it appeared out of a cloud.
Well, they read, they got.
Yeah, they be knowing. That movie Note. With the dude from Get Out. It was a chariot. It looked like a cloud.
Yeah.
It looked like a cloud movie.
And notice those type of movies are called sci-fi, meaning science fiction.
Yep.
It ain't fiction.
Exactly. It's Psalms 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Rage is going to emotion, but more so going to his philosophies. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? That's Esau and his technocracy, all his philosophies, all the stuff that he's pushing on the world. That's him raging. And the people imagine a vain thing going to the least. They're imagining an NWO agenda, man. That's vain. Going to the examples of when the Lord destroyed so-called New World Orders. Rome was a New World Order.
Yep.
The Greek Greeks were a New World Order. Alexander, that was a New World Order. The Lord destroyed it, man. Egypt and Pharaoh, that's a New World Order, so on and so forth, man. Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, he destroyed them. Yeah, Rome. That's the most example. Because again, the same guy that's in power now, man. The Lord brings that down, man. He brings the counsel of the heathen to naught. Tower of Babel. Now he's trying to do it with Wi-Fi. Tower of Babel with Wi-Fi.
Yep.
It's not going to work, man. Because again, the Lord is going to confound you and bring it down. That's what he takes joy in. Read it, man. He's going to laugh, man. This is fun.
I got a quick research for you. Yep, this is 1 Corinthians 3:19 in the NLT. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness to God, as the scriptures say. He traps the wise in the snare of their own cleverness. And again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise. He knows that they are worthless.
Worthless. I mean, it's not worth it then, man. Again, you go to these schools, universities, and get so-called educated. You're just getting taught to be stupid, man. You're being taught not to fear the Lord. Because again, the technology left inside, sure, it's wisdom, but it's not real wisdom, man.
Right.
So it's a chance. And all this technology does is rebel against the Lord.
That's it.
As cool as a car is, it's just rebellious, man. It's dirty. Tires.
Yep.
The byproducts of the car, man. The materials it takes to make the car, man. Cutting up the car from metal and all this other stuff, that's real destructive, man.
Yep.
Where's all that waste go? Into the earth. It pollutes it, man. So all the stuff you take pleasure in, some way or fashion, is destructive to the earth, man.
Yep.
So again, that's why the Lord said, this wisdom of this world is foolishness, man. What's so smart about damn loud-ass motorcycle? Right. What's so smart about being to fight against the Lord?
Right.
I'm not smart about that. Well, when you ever see a gazelle, you turn around and say, I'm going to fight this lion.
Yeah, you never see it.
It's not going to happen, man. You better run.
Yeah.
Hide.
So going back, Psalms 2:1, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord.
They set themselves, meaning it's an inner circle.
Yep.
It's a big club and you're not in it, man. There's not no outsiders coming in. They keep it in the family to a T, man.
Yep.
Ain't nobody gonna come up in the ranks. You're gonna trailblaze and get up in the seats of the elites. No, you're not, man. You're gonna be a puppet one way or another, man. Either you'll be a pawn or you'll be a knight, one or the other, man. You're gonna fall into their agenda, man.
Yep.
Because again, they set themselves. Again, these elite mega families, they're not stretching out their wealth to other families. Nobody's getting adopted.
Yeah.
If they do, they're gonna be doing some freak offs. You get adopted by a Rothschild, kiss your ass goodbye, man.
Right.
Again, their whole plan is to come against the Lord. Because they know prophecy is not against them. They're Edomites. Remember, that's a flavor of weakness. Rothschild. Red shield, but it really means, goes into the house of Esau, man. They know who they are. And they know, again, Esau is no good. That's why they don't want to be called Edom. They don't want to be called Amalek.
I got a lesson taken down this week. Just off of putting that name Edomite in the title. It's offensive.
Right. You gotta spell it a different way. You can't just write it.
Just say E or something.
Yeah.
But that shows you he's offended. So that means there's some truth to it.
It's true.
It gotta be true.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. Finish it out. It says Psalms 2 and 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against His anointed, saying, "Let us break." You want to read that? Yeah. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Yep. He wants to get off he wants to get away from the rule of the Lord. That's why he has a so-called technology. He thinks his technology, he can escape the will of the Almighty from shot. Yep. His AI, whatever, his magic. He got some crazy stuff, man. Yep. Some mad scientist stuff, quantum, whatever. It's crazy stuff, man. All to come to naught.
Yes. Hey, speaking of quantum and all the sciencey stuff, information that's come out about how they use CERN and was it something else that pretty much Esau Edom tries to look into the future and see how things is gonna play out, and pretty much everything that played out showed his downfall. I forgot. I just seen the video recently too, but how it'd be like different universes, different realities, different probabilities, and this, that, and the third.
Simulation.
Yeah, different simulations. He tried out pretty much every way, and everything came down to him going down. And it made me think. It made me think of the one Avengers movie when Doctor Strange was sitting there.
Possibilities.
Yeah, different possibilities, and he was like, pretty much like it was only like one out of like millions. But Esau Edom don't even got one. It's like you going down. It's no ifs, ands, or buts, no matter what you do or how you do it.
I got a quick one. It's Daniel 5 and 25, straight to the point. It says, "And this is the writing that was written, many tekel of horizon. This is the interpretation of the thing. Many Yahweh have numbered thy kingdom and finished it." Verse 27, "Tekel, thou art weighed in the balance and are found wanting."
Found wanting. And then they say that's what they was CERN. You've been found wanting. Imagine how terrifying that is. You in that field and you dealing with that, and you Esau Edom, and then a message like that come through a portal or from a demon or whatever and say you've been found wanting. So thinking about that shit made hair stand up on the back of your neck. Now imagine you Esau Edom. It's like, oh damn. Man, what we gonna do? Shit, man, get the weapons ready. Shit, we Esau Edom knows smoke. He knows smoke, and he know he gonna go down. So you know what, man? Hey, the Lord coming back with the angels. Man, fuck that, man. We gonna set up a space force. We gonna get all the nations together. We gonna create some lasers, some weapons. We gonna try to figure out a way. And that's the only reason he doing it is the Lord putting the spirit on him to fight. Because Esau Edom is really terrified.
That's why we can go back to the 2 Kings 13 too. So you got it. You want to say something, Mike?
You read that verse 5. So rush on that, man.
Yeah.
Because Esau's a child, man. You're not threatened by a little kid with a plastic sword, man.
Right. This Psalms 2 and 4 says, "He that sitteth in heaven shall laugh; the Lord shall have them in derision."
Yeah, but that's what's happening now. The Lord, again, it's comical. It's an inside joke, It's not funny to Esau, but it's funny to the Lord because why? He knows the end. Yeah. It's funny to us because we know the end. It's not going to end well, man. So again, the Lord shall laugh. And the Lord got a sense of humor, man. It is. He set up the basis of men to rule the planet Earth. That's comedy. That's comedy, man. The guy that was a straight booty scratcher,
The real booty scratcher.
Yeah, booty scratcher, man. Rain in the bushes, eating juniper roots, playing with dogs, growling, Whitakers.
Ew, man.
Now he's in power, man. That's funny. You know? And the Lord again dressed him up real nice, man. And how he had the whole world shook. And come to find out again, he was the whole time, he was the biggest of men. He was a nobody. He was just set up for an example.
Yep.
You know, that's what we find out, man. People find out too, man. Again, it's just so what, man, Esau Edom is not who he paid himself out to be, man.
Right.
He has gone too long on this history and trajectory to be in power, man. At least the earth will not exist, man. So the Lord gonna show him something. But that's the thing with Esau, he only respects power. He only respects power. So we know when the curses, the mic got taken out of our hands, so we couldn't defend ourselves. You know, so again, that's what we have someone on high, man, an advocate on high. Saying about having friends in high places, you know the executive, you know the CEO, you know the boss. Well, hey, we know the boss, man.
Right.
Yahushua called us friends, so now again the Lord gonna show him real power. That's what we read in 2 Next 13 chapter. But it's about power. Same with the word. You can just talk about words. Just out here talking. No, man, that's what Paul said. These words didn't have power, man. That's why it's not the name of Yahweh Bashmi or something. That was it. You want to go back to that, Ezra's?
All right, this is 2nd Ezra 13 and 7. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not.
So it's too large, man. Again, a ship that's bigger than the earth? Like, what the hell? What are you going to do with that?
Right.
The Lord put it in park. The Lord was driving the shit. He put this shit in reverse. He's going to blow the earth up. So the Lord, again, going to it's a show of power. Esau likes to go around and puff his chest and like old warriors and Spartan stuff. A lot of those are Jake, Because again, remember we talking about Esau, the man who's in power. You hear America, no, it's Babylon the Great. Okay? Same with Rome. You had Jake's in the military. That's a damn shame. You're gonna be in the military, you're gonna be in the Air Force. You got told by the recruiters the best, this is the best military branch to be in. You're gonna find yourself whatever year it is, low return, flying in your fucking jet. They flying jet. Who knows, man? Drones, technology. You're gonna be up, you're gonna be dealing with Yahushua. And that's a bad business, man. That's gonna be the worst branch of the military to be in the Air Force with the angels up there with the host of heaven. That's terrible. You remember you play football, you little league, you played up. You 13, but you in the 15U, and you looking at the other team, they stand there big as a bitch. You don't want to play them. Same with basketball. Y'all playing up because the coach talking about y'all good at the older teams. You 15, you playing with 17-year-olds. You see niggas like 7 feet tall.
And it's crazy how back then, how a two-year difference was a big difference.
Because you still growing this shit.
Yeah. But even on 2 years, that really ain't nothing. But back then,
so look,
at that age,
that's a good point. So imagine the Lord's technology. America's not that old. Esau ain't been in power that long.
Right.
The Lord been doing this from the beginning. He been running shit. The Lord's technology, the same shit we gonna that the Israelites seen in Egypt, we gonna see the same shit in 2020, whatever this year. We'll see. It's gonna be the same shit. Man, that technology, it's been superior. Like the Lord been on shit. Like now you catching up to what I've been doing. Same with Esau and his science, and these scientists trying to disprove the Lord. They just prove the Lord exists more. It's just bad. Like it don't make no sense. That's how you know the Lord is. It's a spirit.
Right.
It's outside influence. Because again, if it was up to man, nobody wants to go to nuclear war. Why would you go to? I'm in power. Why do I want to go to nuclear war? It don't make no sense.
Everybody lose.
Exactly. He cried like saying. It don't make no sense. Because it's ultimately the Lord has a will, and you cannot resist His will, man. It's like you're trying to wrestle, like it's arm wrestle somebody. You just can't.
Yeah.
You can't get it, man. Yeah. But that's who we are, man. The beautiful thing is, hey, the Lord's for us, man.
All right.
This is 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet does fight.
So someone's to get an order, and they have to deal with that. Yeah. Because remember, war, they say it's an old proverb about war. War is old men talking and young men fighting. So you're gonna be 18, 19 years old, 20 years old, getting told to go fight against the creator of the heaven and earth.
Yeah.
What the hell? So that's scary, yet there's fight. There's gonna be a spirit on you because again, you tied to who you sold yourself to, man. These military branches, man. when you swear that oath, you know, and you do all them humiliation rituals. We all got people in the military, booty naked, walking around, and doing humiliation. It's initiation, man. Blood, sweat, and tears. You go AWOL. You know what happens when you go AWOL?
Yeah.
You go into military prisons or you getting deleted.
Yep.
And when you first join, they get that needle and boom, 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 boom. Hit you with all types of injections.
Oh yeah. You don't know what you get in your body, bro.
Right.
Scary.
Yeah. That's but prophecy has to be fulfilled.
Right.
Somebody has to fill that role. I'm not gonna fight the Lord in the heavens.
Right.
Hell no. And for what? We don't have the military to do so. We don't have the technology. That's what Esau's whole power is, to just prove the Lord. Okay, so give me your best, and I'm gonna show you my best. Really, the Lord just warming up, man.
Yep.
And there's an inside joke. Randy Moss, they would ask Randy. They say, Randy, why you don't stretch? They said because cheetahs don't stretch.
Damn.
He said cheetahs don't stretch. You know what? He do stretch. He just bullshit.
Yeah.
He's making a point. Like, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's just natural. Like, Lord don't gotta stretch and layup lines. He gonna be doing layup lines and shit.
Practice.
The Lord gonna say, all right, come on now. You know what time it is, nigga.
Right.
So that's who we are, man. So again, it's about power. The Lord, again, he could come if he wanted to, and if it was written, he's gonna say he's gonna come by pacified, he's gonna come nice, calm, chill, he's gonna be chilling and shit. You know? No, man, he's coming back not as a man, he's coming back pissed off, man.
Yep.
With God-like power, and he's gonna show you something, man. Go ahead.
Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held a sword, nor any instrument of war.
That's all. Again, showing he's not coming back as a man. He's not gonna grab a gun. He's not gonna have grenades. The Lord's not coming with a carnal army. He's coming with a spiritual army. It's the army of heaven. You know, they don't need to carry weapons of war. Sure, they can have a sword. Sure, they don't need a sword. This is that shit. You know,
Do something to you without even
touch
touching
your mind out. Yeah, like the Boys, or these movies, Incredible.
Hey, remember the movie Watchmen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, you just go like that and just make your ass.
Miss Manhattan.
Miss Matt, he make your ass explode. He'll make himself huge. He can make himself tiny. He could materialize all over the place. He's basically God.
Right. Exactly. So again, when the Lord see the multitude of the armies fight against him, did he get scared? You know, did he say, go get the strap? He just stood there, easy work. We're gonna read what's gonna happen, man. You're gonna start zapping.
2 Ezra 13 and 10. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
The word, it's a commandment. It's a straight power.
Yep.
He's the direct influence of the Heavenly Father in the so-called flesh.
It's crazy.
You know? Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy, man. It's like, think about it.
He's right there. You think about telephone. You know, once you get to the end of the telephone, it's all screwed. They're talking about ketchup. Now he's talking about pizza, whatever. The Lord is right next to the Heavenly Father on the right hand side. Like, that's as direct as power as you're gonna get.
Yep.
You know, and he has the power to host the heavens. He controls the underworld, everything under, beneath. It's his domain. It's just the final puzzle piece of him coming to earth and taking back what's his. You know, starting first with living up the elect, man. Because the Lord did give promise to earth, to rule the earth. There's many earths, right? That's the another chapter. We're gonna find out the kingdom. Many matches, but the Lord got unfinished business, so we say here on the earth, man. Open that shit up, man. That's not for Esau.
Simple example, okay? Took 6,000 years to make the earth. The Lord made the earth thousands of years ago. You don't think he made other earths or other planets within those thousands of years he's been gone?
He said that.
Yeah.
I'll go prepare a place for you.
Prepare a place for you.
If it wasn't so, I wouldn't have told you.
Exactly.
Yep. You got it, bro.
He been going for a little over 2,000 years. Come on, man. A little over 2 days. Well, yeah, 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. 2 days of him, but you know, ain't no telling how much been created since then.
Yeah.
Even the earth itself is still young. read about that address. It's about 12,000 years. The Earth is.
Yeah.
You know, so
So
there's
there's
so
some
much work out there.
there's some brand spanking new, fresh off the lot planets out there.
Yeah, with no E.
Yeah.
No Earth with no E. So
No
what he's
heat, no
thinking ass,
pollution.
man. No high-rise buildings, cars, highways, all that bullshit. No, man.
I mean, come on now, we know it's
Supervisors.
Right.
planets out there made out of gold, diamonds,
Yeah.
like
Stones we never seen.
touch stones we never seen in touch.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out.
I forgot what planet it was. I'll be reading this shit. They said it's certain planets that like literally rain diamonds or have storms that pretty much, you know, like elements, you know?
Carbon and all that stuff.
What's that nigga talking out of his ass? You know, he can't see that fucking far.
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? But you know,
You can't get it, nigga, so it don't matter.
yeah, he can't exactly.
But we do know gold and all that.
Oh yeah,
outer
oh
space,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
About the scientists say he found Earth, I found heaven.
Yeah, he's been claiming he found heaven.
Yeah, right.
That's the next question. You asked him what you were smoking.
Yeah.
Next question, nigga. What you were smoking?
Esau Edom knew where heaven was at. He'll figure out.
He'll find a way. Yo,
He'll figure out a way. If Esau Edom knew where heaven was, he'll figure out a way how to get there and fuck it up.
Well, just like that collider, you know,
Get the thing rolling. We need particles. We need a portal. We need to get there and take it over.
Exactly.
They did that that made the film.
Oh yeah.
They actually, you know, hell, they went to hell. The US government.
Come on, bro.
I know this is
I'm saying, Esau Edom, he'll do it. Oh, we can get the hell. Yeah, we need to go take over that.
We'll take over hell. Nigga, you already did. Bro.
Right.
Let's say this is
All right.
We gonna put Satan in subjection.
You gotta go out.
Oh, and out of his lips a flaming breath,
Mm-hmm.
and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
It's pure power. Pure power. You don't need carnal weapons. He is power himself. It's straight up power. Angelic power, man. Just words can't, like Apostle Paul when he saw the spiritual realm. Words it wasn't lawful. I don't have a word to describe.
Yep.
I can't tell you what the fuck I saw. I don't know what I saw. I just know it was crazy. It's great. You know? So again, that influence is coming on earth. Remember, Heavenly Father is going to send you out a shot from the heavens, like you said. Which we don't even see it. Talking about saying that. The world's coming straight from the heavens, man. A whole other dimension of timeline to what? To do the work. Yep.
Yeah. If I may say, I think about X-Men. Cyclops with the eyes. Oh, his name is Scott. Cyclops' name is really Scott.
Scott Summers.
Yeah. Scott, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Hey, we gonna, well, you know who that real X-Men go back to?
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? The dude that made X-Men.
Oh, the scriptures.
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, yeah.
Yeah. In the scriptures, yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
Stan Lee, he said that the X-Men was going to Malcolm X and all this.
Oh, yeah.
civil rights stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it was Jake.
Yep.
So that's who the X-Men is based off. Is who X-Men.
Yep.
So they know. Same with the Yep. Same with the Greek gods.
Yep.
You know, Zeus, all of them.
Yep.
That's Jake. That's Jake.
Yep.
Kal-El, yep. All power. So it's Jake's real. We are the kryptonite, man.
Yeah.
We lost our power. You know, Jake been doing great stuff, man.
Yeah.
2nd Edges 13 and 11, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's what's going to happen, man. Imagine it. A whole group gathered together of the nations of their armies to fight against the Lord. And you're like, damn, they got tanks, they got this, they got... And it just turns to nothing. It's like a Thanos snap. Like
Dust and full of smoke. And they show you that in War of the Worlds, when people was getting zapped, they just... Coals just drop to the ground and just dust. Dust and ashes.
That's goes into the ground. Dust, man. So the ground is going to turn to dust.
You go, you return.
Yes,
Yeah. Just finish like Rob.
I thought that you.
I mean, that was pretty much the point. Yeah. It's, Isaiah 13:6. It says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman travaileth. They shall be amazed one in another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it."
Cruel, fierce anger. Yeah,
Cruel goes in the bloodthirsty.
yeah. Blood goes in the blood there. What did the script say? Many shall bow down to the slaughter. The slain of the Lord shall be many. The Lord will bathe his sword in heaven. I mean, come on, man. Death. The path to destruction is wide and broad. Many there be that go.
Yep. It said, how? Right? That's what these people gonna be doing, man. Many scriptures. What's his name?
I had a precept, but I was
Okay, bring it out.
okay. It's Isaiah 2, read 11 and 12. Isaiah 2, verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humble.
Yeah, the proud.
Haughtiness- Exactly.
The proud looks, man.
Bro, I knew he's gonna like that one.
Yeah, you know,
Proud ass.
you got it, man. You got it.
It's like, I'll read it again.
Yeah.
Isaiah 2, verse 11.
Getting ahead of myself.
The lofty looks of man shall be humble, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down. And the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua alone, shall be exalted in that day.
Right, and that's what it's about, you know. And we're heralding in, right, our Savior. All the proud, especially from Esau, Edom, on down to the people, because the scriptures tell you, as the king or the ruler is, so is the people in the city. We're paraphrasing Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter. Everyone's proud, man. There's an old saying: "Don't have a pot to piss in on a window to throw it out of," man. But they learned that. All right, they learned that from this devil. You can't wait to see the faces of these New Hararis, man. You know, we can make the God angry.
Talking all that shit
Right.
on the internet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who, like, just think about it. The Lord has the earth just sitting in space. The fuck you gonna tell an entity like that, man?
Right.
You gonna be proud about that? They created your ass, man. But once again, they don't believe that, right? They might be still thinking niggas is evolving from monkeys. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, that all been debunked already.
Oh yeah, it has. But it's like, yo, any and everything but to give credit to Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. That's pride. That's pride, man. And the scripture tell you that's when one turned his heart from his maker. Yeah, the Lord created all people, but it was a chosen that he chose out of the people he created, man. And it's the people you see on the camera. You know, the ones, the spies, so-called blacks, called Negroes, right? The Spics, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, man. We are his favorite. We are his chosen. That's why everybody hates us, man.
And hey, now think of an artist or a musician, whatever. Right. You know, they say this is my favorite piece.
Damn, they killed him. Iran Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali, whatever, is dead.
They killed him.
Damn, they got him.
Damn, that was quick.
So they say.
They deleted him. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Could have took a deal and went back with him.
Yeah.
And some reports coming in, he's deleted.
Shit, who up next?
That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna go anywhere. Next in line.
Yeah.
They killed him that quick.
They supposedly found him.
Supposedly, that was quick.
Yeah.
That whole operation was gonna be quick. It wasn't gonna be a war all out. Yeah, and dragged out. It was gonna be a couple of days of straight hell for Iran till they killed him.
Yep.
So hey, so Trump went snatched the president of Venezuela and killed the leader of Iran all within what, 2 months?
Yeah.
Under 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget the medicine drug cartel leader that's supposed to have files on people buying stuff off that. Yeah. Trump admitted that he did that.
Damn. Hey man, this even might active.
Yeah.
Active.
Yep.
That's good.
Right. I'll finish it. Isaiah 2, verse 12 says, "For the day of the Lord Yahweh, Bashim El Shah of hosts, shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low."
Yeah. That's why the scripture said the meek shall inherit the earth, man. All right. Everyone is brought proud. The Lord is visiting them right now, man. And going to visit them. Yeah. Demons, man. I'm telling you.
They did our access.
Yeah. You know, it start getting hot. You know?
People so thirsty. It's still only February.
Yeah. You know how they just get one hot day. You know?
Yeah, the proud and lofty, the Lord going to bring down, because it's really going to the elites, the people in that power seat, man. Because again, when you go into these news stations, best believe Trump will come in the news again, talking about, yeah, we got him. Proud,
Yep.
Because no one can check him, man. Like what did Rico say on Paid in Full? You sound real tough on the phone, nephew.
Yeah.
He saw talking all that shit, and then when the Lord finally pulled up with his baby boy, slept him. So the Lord gonna pull up on him, man.
Yeah.
Sounding real tough on the phone, on the internet, these podcasts, talking shit.
Keep that same energy.
Exactly. Do that to the Lord. Do a regime change with the Heavenly Father's on God's Son.
I got something for that.
Go ahead.
Because they're going to be hiding.
Oh, yeah.
This Amos 9 and 2, it says, "Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down." Verse 3, "And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them." It says, "And they shall go into captivity before their enemies. Thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them." Where am I at? "And I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good."
And so it don't matter. The outcome is going to stay the same. It's not going to overcome and restart this world after you turn to shit. That's what he plans to do. That's why he's hiding. Because the earth going to be completely in chaos. Ain't nowhere going to be safe. So he's going to fend for himself. That's why he got his whole backup plan, plan B, PJs, private jets to fly out to these islands and remote places on the earth, because he knows what he's going to bring is the return of the Lord. And again, he's going to hide for fear, because again, he lost control of the narrative. He's not in the crowd as he thought he was, man.
Yeah, they're probably hiding now.
Oh yeah. Hey man, they gonna be up on the ground they gonna know before the missiles get to fly. They gonna be well tucked away in their military bunkers.
Yeah.
And in the recent weeks, months, and days, they it could be true, could be false. They said it's possibly something waking up. Leviathan or Godzilla or whatever, something could possibly be waking up around the Venezuela, Antarctica area that Esau Edom know about. So I mean, it could be true. It could not be true. You never know. But they say it's something massive.
Leviathan's there.
Yeah, they know. They know, and they said it's something pretty much the size of a continent there.
Yeah, he not coming out to the end, because if Leviathan didn't show up, how Shadow gonna come back? If Leviathan pull up too soon, he gonna burn this bitch to a crisp. Read about Leviathan. Behemoth, it's going to the dinosaurs.
That's where they got Godzilla from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, so but you know it's there.
Yeah.
But by what I've seen, like I said, it could be true, it could not be true. By what I've seen, this made Godzilla look like a puppy, a baby.
You got a dog at your crib, so you don't think the Lord got pets?
Yeah, I mean,
like, Lord got a pet.
Is that it?
Yeah, you talking about this right here? You seen the same thing?
Lord gonna send the dogs in.
I seen
It's
something
more than one.
something like that. So you're like the size of a continent,
Yeah,
it's more than one. Yeah.
More than one.
That shows, hey, maybe the Earth.
That might just be the big one. And
But look, if that thing is that big, supposedly that means the Earth is bigger than what it's being told.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Of course.
exactly.
The depth of the sea, they don't even know it.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's something, if it's a creature the size of a continent, the Earth is massive.
Yeah.
But they want you to think it's small. See, they hide and shit.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's maps where they say the Earth, this certain parts of Earth. I don't know if that's true.
You know, they got different
the
worlds
ice
surrounded by
shelf.
walls.
Yeah, past the Antarctica.
you
That's
know.
what, yeah.
Continents here, continents over here, continents over there. It might just be all just one big ass planet. We just we gonna find out.
Yeah.
But that's in Isaiah too.
Because of course, you know, the Lord wouldn't allow Esau Edom to fuck up the entire planet.
Right. What you have?
Isaiah 47 and 10.
Okay, bring that out and we'll just quote from there.
Okay, fine. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Probably start from the top. Yeah, start from
All right.
I got you.
see in the dust.
Yeah.
It's over, Esau.
It's over.
Like,
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
yeah.
He's in go. He don't got no stop button. He just gotta keep.
Yeah.
He just gotta keep.
Energizer Bunny.
That's it.
Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust,
That's spirit.
O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Oh, daughter. Oh, virgin daughter. It's going to Babylon the base, so for America. It's in the dust and confusion. Because, again, you know, as far as on the bigger picture scale, the Lord is looking at Esau, again, like, you're not doing nothing besides what I want you to do.
Right.
You know, so again, Esau thinks he's forward himself in his NW agenda and pushing what he thinks is victories. You know, he got Venezuelan president, he's over there doing his thing in Iran, whatever's next, if he starts messing with Turkey, you know, he starts more practice with Russia, messing around with China, right? Yeah, Taiwan, you know, and he's like, yeah, I'm about to, it's just a book of Job. He's about to fill his belly.
Right. Esau's acting like Denzel from the end of Training Day.
Oh, yeah,
He spazzed on everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, oh, you finished, dude. It's a
Right,
wrap.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Who killed him? Who did he owe money to?
Russians. The Russians, yep. Wow.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
That's what's happening. So-called America used to be precious around the world, man. You think about so-called America, you think about a sweet place. But they told you it was paved with gold. Come over there, they treat immigrants well, they give you land of opportunity, come make a life out of here, have a family, you know, house, you got benefits. You can roam the streets, you don't have to worry about getting robbed, mugged, killed, you know.
It was a song back in the day. It was called, well, I don't know what it was called, but it was like Living in America.
Yeah.
I know that song. It was it was to a lot of movies too, yeah.
Everybody want to go to San Francisco. Everybody want to go to New York City.
Yeah.
Everybody want to go to Miami. You know? Now, well, you read, you know, as far as tourism in America, that shit is at an all-time low. Nobody wants to come over here. Why would you?
Speaking of that, a lot of these hotels are doing away with their whole free breakfast and all that stuff because no one's coming.
No one's coming.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hitting their pockets. Like, yo, we're not doing that no more.
Yeah.
I saw an article on that.
Yeah, it's happening, man.
Yep.
The rest of the world is waking up to the mass of the so-called country, man. That's why we're at the end of the cycle, man. This place is going down.
It's like it real fast. I also saw something on the hotels where people are really living in hotels now because it's cheaper than
Living in rent and shit.
yeah.
I know some people here that be living in Rome.
They come clean your room. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part, people end up homeless. Now you're gonna be homeless, man. The people. Well, a lot of people are shit. Even us, man. We're paid you for being homeless, man. You miss work for 3 weeks.
Oh,
You're done, man.
You in trouble. And here in North Carolina, if you like over like about 10 days later on your rent, they sending out an eviction notice.
oh yeah. We want to see you in court.
Yeah. You can't even get you can't even get a full month behind on rent. You just be late. You just be not even 2 weeks late. They ready to kick your ass out.
You saw about his bread down here.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. up north, you know, you be months behind before, you know, they go through the process of the orders and all, like 6 months. Here they sending that shit out in a week.
Hey, yo, I don't want to digress anymore, but I gotta bring this out. Somebody told me, and it was a white person. I think I said it before, but one of their family members haven't paid not rent, but a mortgage in over 20 years. They know someone that keeps putting their file work every time they go to court on the bottom of all, yeah. So they've been balling for like 20 years. That's how these mics be getting over, man. Yeah.
And what you know is who you know.
Before we get off of that, you remember during the pandemic where they was giving people time to, like, months and months not to pay rent.
Oh,
then when that shit came back around, I think the renter agency couldn't even kick nobody out after. Yeah. Then when it come time for it to come for them re-up, they ain't had no money. Like,
yep.
I mean, you know, most of them are people too.
Yep. Oh, I know some that was some Edomites. They
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
I know.
you know, yeah, I know it. But you know how Jake does a few stuff just like that.
Oh yeah, Jake could have paid rent, but just like, we ain't gotta pay rent. Oh, so all right, kept that money and then still ended up broke. Brand new cars, Jordan. There was fucking empty Henny and Patron bottles everywhere where I lived at. Niggas was crashing rentals. It was bugging during that time.
You got it, bro.
Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
That's what's happening. Exposure. Because again, you'll find out this place hasn't been really what it's been paid out to be. You know, especially with your leaders. You know, you think about American politicians, they're supposed to be patriotic and they're supposed to be for the people, things of that nature, man. But they getting deals and paid out by the small hats.
Right, and then, like, do you know the average salary of
Congress?
Yeah, they make bread, but a lot of it's inside. You know,
they get all their bread from.
Yeah, you become a millionaire after couple. You know what I'm saying?
Nancy Pelosi's one.
Yeah,
they become millionaires when they come into office.
Exactly.
You know? None of that money funnels back to the country.
None of it.
People become politicians to get rich.
That's it.
You know, they to forward their careers. You know, because most time after the career is done, that's when they really start making money. They become consultants.
Yep.
You know, because it's like you said, the salary they get by the government is not really that much. I mean, it is, but it's not. The president,
right?
100,000. Man, shit.
Did you hear about what happened with Duke Energy? So back last year,
they got bought off, right? And then they raised prices and shit like that.
Well, they raised the prices, and overcharged people to build this new facility, which was illegal. So, you know how Esau does. Was it Isaiah 10:1? That wasn't the decree on righteous decrees. They, you know, behind the scenes, changed the law. So now Duke Energy ain't got to pay back nobody nothing.
Man,
I did a lesson on it, man. She had me fucking tight. So one Iscarite family had a monthly Duke bill, fucking 2 G's.
What? Damn.
She was like, "How am I supposed to pay my health insurance? How am I supposed to eat?" And the husband sit back there looking dumb as shit, like, you know, he the one probably paying for the shit.
Probably got some state in fucking Mexico. But like you said, it's true. He don't play fair.
He don't play fair.
Again, when he does wrong, like it says in the practical, you gotta entreat, like, "Hey, please, can you help?" Like, you gotta ask him to be nice to you after he did you wrong. You know, try to make amends. You gotta beg him to pay you. I mean, bro, that's wickedness, man.
Wicked, man.
But they're saying about these data centers, the reason why people's bills is stacking up too, man.
Yep.
Because, you know, it's on a shared. I don't know how the fuck you end up paying for it, but it's all somehow connected, and you end up paying for it, man.
Yep.
They're not gonna tell you, "Hey, you're gonna pay more because it's data center."
Right.
It's gonna say in that bill, and you better pay or your shit get turned off.
That's it.
It's wickedness, man. But that's capitalism at its finest, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, again, the kingdom that's coming is gonna be a monarchy.
That's right.
Not this democracy bullshit. This Roman government, Greek government.
Right.
It don't work, man. Republic. Because this ain't a republic no more. You know?
Right.
America's an empire. You got Caesars.
144 again.
It's good. That's why Trump is a Caesar. He's a king.
Yep.
Do what the fuck you want to. You don't care about Congress. You don't care about the branches of government.
Right.
Delegation of power. He does what the hell he wants to do, man.
Yep.
So that's a part of the country we're in. That's why if you people still cleaving to that Constitution, they've been. I mean, bro, they've been dealing with that shit. I mean, with the banking system, it shouldn't be a Federal Reserve. That's against the Constitution.
Exactly.
Gold and silver is legal tenure, not fucking paper money.
Yep. But these people won't continue to believe the lie.
They continue to be lead a lie. That's why this place is still intact because they're participating. And really, a lot of people just like, yo, I just got to work like us.
Yep.
Work. What the fuck we gonna do?
Yep.
So we just trust the Lord, man.
Verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Mm.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yep.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yep. So us, we come and say, yeah, this man's a devil, and then you go into the details. That's a lot of these whistleblowers, insiders, man. It says the tongue shall fall upon themselves. We don't got no Epstein files. We're not taking tracking photos or pictures of people doing crazy shit that are running your country and the world in general. That's them. That's just coming out on their own, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So again, the exposure. That's always before the downfall.
Yep.
Because again, so good America has been a place for liberty, justice, freedom. Well, now there's a camera. You can't lie no more, man. You driving home, you got unmarked cars clean your shit up because ICE think you an immigrant. And they start recording them, and then they gonna say, we can put you in a database, you're a terrorist now.
Yeah.
You seen that clip?
Yep. Hey, and speaking of ICE, they've been coming up with these facilities, building these camps, and now some more information came out that they putting incinerators.
Yeah.
They putting incinerators in these facilities and at these camps.
Which disclaimer, that's standard, you know, because with say there's blood or something, you know, they got permission to fire, you know. But like you said, it could be used for people.
Oh, they're planning.
We don't know. They're planning something.
I said, he was some big incinerators. It was definitely big enough for. They got different sizes. They got different sizes.
Remember with FEMA, the coffins, so it's multi-purpose. You know, it's plausible deniability. He can do that stuff because sales permitted. When all hell breaks loose, they're gonna be burning people. They don't got time to figure out who you is, where your ID at. They're gonna cook your shit.
Oh, like that movie.
That's just like over there with the concentration camps. Over there with the small hats.
Oh, yeah,
the story
yeah,
told about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen here, man.
Yeah. Just like that movie, I don't know if it came out yet, but the guy, he has to convince AI jury that you get 90 minutes to.
I watched that movie.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I went to see it.
Yeah. I forgot the name of it.
The movie was it Galaxy?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, that dude. Yeah.
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 You heard about it, Mike?
I think I seen it. I didn't watch it.
There was a
Program like you sit there trapped to a chair, and you gotta like you said, he got an X amount of minutes to plead his case.
Yeah.
Before he get
deleted.
executed.
Right there on the spot. 90 minutes. You can see that shit happening, man.
That is true. Yeah, because that's Esau's narrative too. Because people already have to distrust the government, so they can say, "Yeah, we'll just hire the AI bots. They're unbiased. They'll do the right thing."
Yeah.
The whole thing is a program.
But who programmed it? You know, it's like.
Right.
So who knows what this stuff? He's definitely up to no good.
Right.
And all he's gonna do is forward himself. It's all about incentives. Why would he do something against his nature? What's against him? He's not gonna turn himself in.
Right.
Give up his riches, give up his power. Why the fuck would he do that? He's gonna be nice to you. He's not gonna kill you this time.
Right.
He'll just kill you slowly. He'll slowly erode your wealth. So you
Right.
can't buy shit. You can't exist without begging him, saying, Uncle, please, give me the chip.
This is Isaiah 47:4. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name. The
I know.
Holy
I thought it was
One of
Smith and Wesson. Right. I thought it was the AK. Yeah, slocky, brother.
Verse 5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Woo. Yeah. no longer going to lady of kingdom, man. No one really wants to flock here anymore. No one wants to be here, man. You know, look at all the Jakes that's been rounded up. They saying, look, I was better off where I was at. I should have never came here. All right, when you see, you know, a beautiful woman, you know, you're like, man, you start being around her more. You start seeing that she got a little stench to her. You know, attitude fucked up.
Ugly person.
You know,
inside.
You see her drawers, she got shit smeared in it. You know what I'm saying?
Go to her crib, it's filthy.
Yeah.
I've seen a whole lot of that.
Oh yeah, in your field, bro. Yeah.
On social media. Perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to their crib, you like, what?
Yep. Lil John style. What? You know? What a nigga do? She's still bad as fuck in the pocket. You know?
Now that shit burning.
But that's what happens.
You gonna ask grandma for that remedy.
Yeah.
That Bengay.
Damn.
Oh man.
That fixed vapor rub. That's how you gonna get.
Yeah, I know, right? That's Northern Kingdom too. Vicks for everything.
Everything
Man.
fixed. Fixed is fucking tea.
Broken arm. Oh, put some Vicks on and wrap it up. Mike Allen, no.
Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance.
What happened? Talking about us? She pointing over here.
Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people.
Mm-hmm.
I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Yeah, so we didn't get no mercy. I always like to bring out James when I hear this verse right here. The Lord said He's not gonna have mercy. Thou showed no mercy. All right. Excuse me. Read that part again.
Isaiah 47:6.
Yep.
I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance.
Yeah. And who did the Lord use to do that? Esau. Maybe that's what the helicopter was for. And the hell with it, man. They're never around when you need them. You know what I'm
They
saying?
doing willies and shit.
Yeah.
Said you called, they took her out. Everybody did by then.
Right. You got it out.
God says, and given them into thy hand, thou didst show them no mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
See, they thought the Lord was with them while they was doing this shit, man. All right. You gotta think about it. Look. The shit we going through, the curses we went through now. All right, it's affecting other nations too that are here, man. Deuteronomy 30:7. Because Jake would be working till they're 70, 80 years old. They'll work till they fucking die, man.
Die at work.
Die at work. What happened to Miss Maria? Oh, they found her in the break room. Slumped over.
Sat down and just died.
She's like, yeah.
People having heart attacks and strokes at work.
Matter of fact, I seen one Jake on one of the shorts. He had just retired.
Oh.
I think the next day he died.
Yep.
Damn.
I think it's like daughter or is like somebody had put that video
Yeah,
up.
I think it was
Yeah,
a daughter.
man.
God, man.
Maybe it's somebody is important.
This blood is all day. You know what I'm saying? With backed up, you know what I'm saying? Corral, you got a charger?
Yeah.
But yeah, he gonna have to pay for that, man. That's why the book of Thessalonians tell you, yeah, if you get that real quick, Barbara Shaw. I think it's 2 Thessalonians 1. I don't have the cord. You got the cord?
What you got a
Yeah.
Apple?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of 2
That's all I
Thessalonians
That's all I need.
Verse 1, chapter 1 and verse 6, and it reads, seeing
I had
it
a
is
sharp
a righteous thing with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
So see, this is a righteous thing. Payback.
Yep.
All right?
Justice.
And that's justice. And that's what this man's on the run from. I mean, he's considered a fugitive, just how you can put it, bro. You want to let it hang, let it hang. You know?
Yeah.
But this devil's on the run. All right? He's a fugitive. And he's running from justice. He's running from judgment. But guess what? He's not going to be able to run or hide soon come. Damn, tear the curve up.
And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
Yeah, so the rest is what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? And that's what we come to do. If not, you'll lose it out here, man. You would have been pulled a D roof in one of these Edomite churches. You know what I'm saying? You would have been spending some more crazy shit, man.
There would have been some violence would have occurred.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yep. I'll tell you what madness you would have been in, man. Yeah, they're looking for somebody, y'all.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah. Circling the block. You got it.
2 Thessalonians 1 and 7.
That was it. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 47 and 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart.
That's pride talking. They didn't lay prophecy to the heart, man. All right? And that's what they're still not doing now. Thinking they're going to prevent war from happening. You got to remember, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. And as rivers of water, he's going to turn it to wherever he will. So 1 minute, they're going to be thinking, oh, you know, but it's going to be in your mind. The Lord's going to have the angels work in your mind to perform his will.
Yeah.
And Esau can't help it because he loves blood, man. Scriptures say that.
Yeah, 35.
Mm-hmm. See, it's not hated blood shall pursue thee.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had
Slakia, real fast. It's just like, I knew a dude that got off on popping other men's women, right? But it don't feel good when that shit happen to you. You know, you talk that big talk, yeah, that nigga bitch wanted me, yo. But then when somebody pop your bitch, yeah, it's not running. Come on here, no, man.
Crash out.
Yeah. You know? That's Esau, man. You got it.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Yeah, so these Edomites are being prepared for blood, man. Little do they know. All right?
They in the pot right now. They don't know.
That fraud. That fraud. And some do know it. Some do know it. But it's like, what can they do? That's why you got Edomites saying, that one dude was, can we get our blessing back? Y'all seen that video? Yeah. Nah, you can't. You're going to have to eat what you've been doing, man. But that's so Esau, man. You want to dish it, but can't take it.
You gotta reap what you sow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this fruit Esau eating about to eat, he planted the seed.
Facts. Facts. You got it.
Ezekiel 35 and 6. I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, so since you don't hate blood, blood's gonna pursue you. Right? And you gotta remember, the Lord gonna let Jake get down too now. Right? You think the Rodney King thing was something? Wait till the Lord really put the spirit on Judah to rouse up. Right? And the tribes will follow. It's a wrap. And Esau knows they're outnumbered, man. Esau knows they're outnumbered. And I saw this little clip where they was talking about the most interracial couple in America. And first person come out and said, I know it's black men. And the little Escort chick was like, nope, it's actually white and Hispanic. No, that's a goddamn lie, man. That's a goddamn lie. Much as the tribes hate each other, they love each other. You know what I'm saying? We outnumber them, man.
Right.
And Esau knows we outnumber them. Hell, when the Latin tribes come over, they get an option. And then, damn well they put fucking Blanco, they in there like swimwear. You know? You got it, bro. That was it? So was you holding something, Rob? Yeah, go on back. Go on back.
You got Isaiah 47:7, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Once again, they didn't consider prophecy. Right? Remember, the Most High is not in all his thoughts. So what the Lord is thinking through these scriptures, Esau said, that's not going to fucking happen. Look at me. Look what I accomplished. Look what I got. Look what I was able to do. Okay? So they're thinking, look, they're going to always be in power. But what makes you so different than all the other kingdoms that came before you? They came and fell, they came and fell, and came and fell. Once again, the scriptures say, Israel should be an everlasting kingdom, man. You got something? Shoot it.
Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
See, that's pride. That's pride right there. Right? Thinking that they're gonna, their thoughts that they're gonna rule forever. When they got ancient technology, the Lord gave them ancient shit, man. This ain't the birthright. This ain't the blessing we Lord will get on this. We get. They're not gonna be able to change their statue just by thinking it. They can't do that. They gotta put stilts in the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everything this man have is artificial on the left hand side, man. It ain't real. And these people are so dumbed down and dumbified that they'll believe these miracles, man, but not the elect. Mm-hmm. You got it.
Isaiah 47:8. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
And now Esau, he is. This man thinks he's a god. He's been given God-like rulership to rule, but that's about it. Okay? That's about it, man. And his time of ruling is coming to an end, according to 2 Kings 6 chapter, man. For Esau is the end of the world. Who is Esau? Who is he? Where he at? Because this man is ruling. And Christians hate to answer that shit. Who's ruling? Well, if you look at it, you got African rulers. You have people over in the rulers of Australia. No, who's in fucking rulership?
Who ruling the earth?
Who ruling the earth?
Who told the world to put a mask on? She's 6 feet.
That's it.
Yeah, when you look at the meetings of the world leaders, who at the top?
Right.
Who the main one speaking?
Right. Yeah. Who the Japanese, right? They're not dressed in their ancient garbs when they go into these G7 meetings. Right. Everyone got on a dick in a suit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at these other countries. Who do they model their cities after, man? Once again, the scriptures say that Esau will have the fatness of the earth. Just make him go any fucking where he want. Nobody fucks with him. Nobody. Everyone wants to be like him, man.
Not in trouble as other men.
He's not in trouble. What did he say in Come to America? Baby, when I say his face is on the money, his face is on the money. He played that part, though. You got it out.
And it says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
That's what they think, but they will. But you got to remember, it's only going to take 1 hour. 1 hour. They going to feel it. 144 again, both ways. 144 to the right and to the left.
He gonna feel it before that 1 hour.
Oh, yeah.
During the draft.
Oh, yeah.
Draft.
Which in actuality, they don't need a draft, but the Lord will put the spirit on them, man. You know? Because the technology is, you know, but the Lord gonna put the spirit on them. Look, this is the Lord's show. You gotta remember this, what's that? Second Ezra 5. Many shall be taken in a great number. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of death, man. And also the scriptures say in 2 Ezra 15, so 16, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. Mm-hmm. They shall die in the wars. Right? So yeah, you're right. That draft coming back, man. All you little 18-year-olds, you little 15-year-olds, sit up there playing the game, drinking grape soda, eating mozzarella sticks. Your ass gonna be shit. Your ass gonna be shipped off, man. All you thugs in Chicago, right? Miami, pork and beans projects. All you, man. You know? She be the type to treat you right, though. You know? So I take that one here, had it hooligan, you know? They on the loose again. It's lucky.
Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. Mm-hmm. The loss of children, yep, and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection.
You ever seen an Edomite lose a child? Right? They're tore up. As if this is not supposed to happen to us. That child caught cancer or something, or in a car accident, whatever the case may be. They're interviewed on the news. They're really tore up, man. Right? How much more when this day comes? You got it.
They shall come upon thee in the perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, mm-hmm, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
Yep. That's why these things are going to happen, man. America's one big enchantment, man. Was it on my? Every day, you look around, stuff they spraying. You look at the symbols. I was thinking, one day, we drove past this apartment complex and had fucking gargoyles. I said, damn, that always been there? He was like, yeah. Demonic, man. It's gotta be different. And then, you know, I was like, shit, I wouldn't want to live there. But it don't matter. Everywhere. Once these buildings go, you don't think prayers are going over it? In the name of Satan?
Or ain't no telling what's up under them buildings.
Oh. Yep.
Underground cities, graves, all of that.
That's where the Ninja Turtles came from. Look, Ninja Turtles came out of fucking secret New York underground tunnels. You see gutter rats come out there.
Facts.
That's true. Above, below.
Yeah,
They just taking it up, man.
Yep.
Even if you do a satellite view of the cities and just look at the monitor, like the grids,
Yep.
squares, one each time, pentagram,
Pentagram, all of that.
Obelisk.
Obelix, yeah.
We call on all the demons. It's an NBA All-Star of demons.
Right.
You got Baal, you got Molech, you got all Jesus Christ. You got
Pantheon, right?
Pantheon of demons.
Yeah.
Damn.
Serapis, Crispy, Beelzebub, everybody here.
Take a pick.
Like a Space Jam.
The beautiful thing is all those guys are forsaking Esau now.
That's true.
You know, they see the wrath just like those.
Damn, that's heavy.
Yep.
Like Space Jam. Remember when the demon left Charles Barkley? He was
Yep.
sorry as fuck.
Yep.
He was all goofy as shit.
Yep. Yep.
When the demon left him, he was sorry.
Yep.
So that's what happened with Esau. He gonna be sorry.
Yep.
You know, he have no wisdom with team.
That's right.
He got no answers. That the council, they're gonna turn to Esau. What should we do? They're gonna start barking and
Right.
shit. It's like damn. He gonna bet a default.
Right. Hey, what did those spirits tell you? How shy is not time for you to torment it?
Yeah, don't talk before our time.
Yeah. The time is coming though. Yeah.
All the demons gonna hide from you. How shy?
Oh, you know that.
How shy pull up? All
Yeah.
the demons they gonna be hiding. Like you said, that's heavy. Because the Lord pulled up, they said they were begging for mercy.
Yep.
That's crazy. So he definitely gonna get forsaken.
Right.
He probably. I mean, he got a little bit of stuff he got left to do, but saying he already looking at that door. He put his 2 weeks in.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that scripture? Even the devils believe that there's one.
Yeah, the name.
Yeah. I forgot that scripture.
You believe in one God that's good. The
If you
devils
could-
also believe.
Yeah, if you can find it real quick. Finish read Karak.
Hey,
I got it.
You got it?
James 2:19.
Huh.
James 2:19. Thou believest that there is one power,
Mm-hmm.
thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble.
Yeah. And like you said, they're gonna be fleeing during these times, man.
They're in order. So all you want
Exactly.
somebody's gonna be a war in heaven with Satan, literally Satan fighting, a clash of left hand and right hand. That is not gonna happen. The devils tremble at the presence of the Lord, man. They're gonna run, flee. They're gonna be in order. Because the right hand's coming.
That's right.
So the right hand angel's gonna be here. Left hand angel's gonna say, it's time to go.
It's on the road.
Candace Owens, she was saying that shit.
Yeah, that bug out bitch.
Yeah.
It's a war between it is, but they be
It's not what you
going off, then this bitch talk.
Don't worry about it,
She
man.
know the scriptures.
Say don't worry about it.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
But she get instant credibility because it's Candace Owens.
Yeah.
She's not saying nothing deep, and all that shit is bullshit. And he knows how they say we, nigga, we.
Yeah.
You're not French. You're not on highways and byways. That's something not a woman to teach.
Exactly.
Like that's one scripture. Just tell this bitch shut up.
Yep.
But that's the world we live in. And these women have platforms. She probably she's an Edomite, man. She probably an Edomite, man.
I was thinking that too. Yeah. I was
She
thinking
tried to
that
cover
too.
Edomite.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yep. She was Frederick Douglass.
You never know. 'Cause, Barack Obama, all these guys, you look at the skin color, you say, oh, yeah, they black. Nigga, it's deeper than that, man.
It's deeper. It's the
They
spirit.
told you that, but they know that ain't it.
Barack Obama, his whole persona is patterned after an actor.
Oh yeah, I saw
played
that.
in- yeah.
Yeah.
The way he sounds and
Yep.
talks comes straight from that guy.
Yep.
That's exactly. You're right. They got trained.
And then you see him do that jump shot. Like, who shoots with both feet? Like,
Right. That shit can waste some time though. But that nigga stiff as fuck. You got no soul.
right.
Marlon Harris is dancing and shit. They trying to catch Jake, but Jake is so simple.
Yeah, Jake fall for anything.
In the bathtub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? That's some. You know what that is? That's some Elam shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I know, right?
Anyways.
Yeah, you gotta go out.
This is Isaiah 47:10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Mm.
Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Yeah, he's drunk. You know, you get drunk, people just say shit, they just saying shit out of world. Like, what are you talking about? That's Esau. Talking about he is the Most High. He's Yahweh. No. Esau, he's saying he is Yahweh. He is. I am. Moses asked, what should I call? What should I tell the people your name is? I am what I am. Esau saying I am what I am. He's saying he's the Most High. That's drunk.
Yep. I got to quote a precept because it none seeth him, right?
Right.
This Ecclesiastes 23:19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, beholding all the ways of men, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts.
So ain't nothing his. The Lord's omnipotent.
Yep.
But Esau wants to try and tap in with the technology. That's why he has Palantir.
I'm telling you,
And his technology, satellites, and cameras everywhere, because he wants to be omnipotent, omnipresent, all-knowing, all-seeing, all-powerful. He's trying to mimic the Lord.
Yep.
And your power, it requires internet. It requires electricity. All these things are of the Lord. So you need the Lord to be who you say you are, man.
Right.
But you're not, man. You're just a man. That's it.
That's
you're
it.
a man with some toys.
Hey, let me think. You know, the scripture we just read, even the devils believe, right? These higher elites, they believe.
They do.
They believe. They're a bunch of Satans. They're a bunch of devils. They believe.
Oh, yeah, they searched it out.
Yeah.
They searched it out.
To do what they do, they have to believe.
Mm-hmm.
They're going against
Exactly.
the grain. To be a liar, he has to know the truth.
Exactly.
That's why he hid the truth. He did all the stuff he's been doing, man. Because he knows the truth. When Esau came into power, that's what happens. He comes into power. You get all the artifacts,
Right.
the hidden treasures. You get all that shit, man. History.
And he got it.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
that's,
he
that's in the
knows.
vault.
The shit's in the Vatican somewhere. All the shit that's in the Vatican.
Yep.
They might have the image of the Lord. Who knows, man, in there. You already seen with the Russian icons.
Yeah.
So there's so much more that he's hidden that, hey, because he knows the truth.
Right. Hey, y'all remember that story? Oh, go ahead.
No, well, Salaki, but
Very good.
earlier, I did a video, I think, 2 weeks ago, that when the United States go over there to the so-called Middle East and do these wars and stuff, they said he was actually looking for Nimrod's tomb.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then they were trying to link Nimrod with Gilgamesh.
Yes.
DNA.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
He do that with mummies, like in Egypt.
Yeah.
That's what he do, man.
I lost my train of thought.
that's like,
But that's how you know. That's how you know he knows the truth, because he, like he said, nothing gets past him.
Mhm.
Nothing is hidden from him, because he's a fallen man. He has all the info.
Yep.
He knows who we are.
We need to prove it, man.
See?
Dig this up.
Exactly.
Dig this, yeah, we gonna dig here.
Exactly.
Yeah, we gonna see what they talking about.
Exactly. When they went to the Red Sea, which is the Gulf of Suez,
Yep.
when they seen the Pharaoh and his army, yeah, he did that. We didn't do that
Yeah.
because hey, there's something Esau know. If we knew, we wouldn't need faith.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Water. Yeah, y'all remember that? It was kind of like a Simeon Toko thing, but it was like it was a ship that came, and it was a bunch of men that had never been conquered.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just made me think. You know, they know.
They know. They in space. They get all the reports.
Yeah.
That's in Isaiah 47. If we read down and get to it, we might close it. Out, but it says he's buried in the multitude of his counsels.
Con. Yep.
He's getting all this bad news.
Yep.
He's trying to find a glimmer of hope. He's going everywhere. He's flashing particles. He's trying to talk to demons.
Yep.
Somebody please tell me I'm good.
no.
Yeah,
Right.
So they come particle accelerators,
That's what I'm
talking to
saying.
demons.
That's Psalm 50. He didn't take heed to instruction. All he had to do was obey. He had the blessing. He sold it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He had an unworthy sacrifice. That's what he's doing again. Esau's preparing an unworthy sacrifice. His NWO is a sacrifice. When people die, they say the war gets blown up. 13 dead, 33 dead, whatever it is, his numerology bullshit. That's a sacrifice. And again, it's being found unworthy, man. Because again, the Lord don't deal with wickedness. The Lord asks for lamb, you bring, Esau bring GMO.
That's what I'm saying, man.
We bring forever, what's it, not forever, impossible burgers, impossible meat. I wanted lamb.
Yo, you eating that shit?
I don't want an impossible burger.
Right.
That's what Esau brought. He brought an impossible burger. That's why he's on an impossible mission.
Facts.
Verse 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Who did it?
Yeah, exactly. Who hit me?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to surprise him, man. Because once again, this man is not expected to go down. Remember, his inward thoughts is that what? He shall exactly. Look, you can't even conquer, you can't even put a spirit into a body. What the fuck makes you think you gonna fucking rule forever? No matter how many hearts you have, how many preserved Israelite bodies you have, my nigga, you going down. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. And you gonna drink the dregs of the cup that we drunk, man. Without having the spirit that the Lord put on us to endure the shit that we had to go through, man.
Yeah, because he said I got the spirit. That's how we was able to endure.
Yeah.
Jake had a spirit in him, a righteous spirit. Esau don't got a righteous spirit. That's remember, like going to while he was bringing his empire, Esau sold his birthright. He couldn't go a day without eating. Nigga was his stomach was hurting. He sold his birthright. So imagine him in slavery.
Right. You know, Jake had it stinking in that motherfucking tent, man.
That shit never smelled good.
Probably had it smelling good, and you know how white folks get. They go to a restaurant. Menu. Nah, man. You know, no fucking patience.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the helper. Might want to Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah.
He got an angel spirit.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. You got that.
Oh, okay. This is Isaiah 47:11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Because he allied himself with evil and wickedness. So he don't think it can happen to him.
Right.
I'm friends with wickedness. I know this nigga.
Right.
You don't think he gonna put hands on you?
Right.
Like that's how Esau, you know, like you say, he'll be caught surprised. Like when Esau get called out, he be acting all like he ain't do nothing.
Yep.
You call him out some bullshit, he been doing some wrong, he act surprised.
Yep.
That's Esau, because he got no accountability.
No accountability.
You gonna think I'm righteous, I'm right,
Yeah.
I'm pure.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, and that's exactly how those small hats be. Yeah, but you're right. Yeah. But that's how those small hats be, man.
Anti-Semitic.
Yeah. You know, look, you breathe too hard. And you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're the main ones that be pulling that card, man.
Villain victim is Esau.
Right.
The villain and the victim at the same time.
You know, you got a bloody mattress up under down.
And that shit just disappeared.
Yeah.
That whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said those 48ers was going up in the courtroom, pretty much physically stopping them from investigating.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let Jake run up in some courtrooms or some official buildings and try. It's gonna be bodies dropping and people going to jail.
You get mad, but when you really understand, this is just their time.
It's just their time.
Yeah.
They empowered. They can technically do what they want. They empowered.
Yeah.
But there is a consequence. That's the whole point. And the consequence is the Lord's gonna deal with you personally.
Yep.
Think about that. You pissed somebody off so bad. You've been doing so wrong on the earth that the creator of the earth has to come
Yeah.
and fucking say shit straight.
Yep.
That's crazy work.
Yep.
The Lord never came back in no other captivity besides this.
Yeah.
I mean, he's dealt with us symbolically. He sent angels. His presence been here.
Yep.
You know,
He had us do it.
He had us do it. You know, but the Lord Himself, in His form, is going to deal with us. That's divine intervention. If I ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Divine intervention.
Yeah.
And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
So it's going to be outside of your control.
Yep.
Because again, if something happens on the earth, Esau don't get shook or scared because he did it.
Yeah.
He's not
Right.
surprised or shocked when you hear about what's going on in Iran. He's not surprised.
Right.
He's not like us. We just woke up in the middle of the night. Oh, he did it. He know what the fuck going on.
Right, because you can see it now. One of them elites, Rothschild, whoever. Hey, who called that? What happened over there?
Right.
We don't know. We thought you guys had called the shot. I didn't call the goddamn shot. Somebody, you know.
Yep.
That's your how about Shimmy Shah that did that.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
building their phones, calling one another. What the fuck is going on?
It's not time yet.
Exactly.
Get the engine ready.
Yeah.
Get the plane ready.
Oh, but I guess we got to move forward.
Yeah. You know.
Speed.
Oh, definitely warp speed. It's like I was saying, he's a carnal man, so he be doing stuff, getting insight from the demons. You know, where do you think that doomsday clock comes from?
Exactly.
It's inspired by demonic forces, man.
Yep.
I mean, went into a couple weeks ago. It's the Board of Atomic Scientists or something that comes to the conclusion.
Yep.
How close we are to midnight. Well, what do you think the scientists be doing, man?
Right. Meanwhile, you niggas are selling out.
Exactly. It's so low level.
Yo,
It's so low.
like,
But that's a nigga though. That's a nigga. He'll sell out at the end of somebody's kingdom.
yeah,
You want what he got, and he's about to lose.
he's about to lose. He's losing as he's giving it to you.
Where you gonna drive your G-Wagon and all that with?
Where you
think
going?
you think the sea gonna part, nigga? You got a G-Wagon?
Right.
They gonna open your shit and beat your ass.
When the gas prices, it was an NBA player. It was
National television?
no, not him. The one that straightened his hair. He played for the Heat. Jimmy Butler.
Oh, that weirdo.
Yeah, weirdo.
Yes.
He was in the gas. Remember when gas like super high?
Oh yeah.
And he was in a place that something got to be done. He's an NBA player.
Complaining about gas.
Complaining about gas. So how much more when these was it a measure of
Revelation.
yes,
Yeah. Inflation.
exactly. So what are guys like that going to do when that comes to play?
That is true. That is true, because that's a good point too. Is people's
Yeah.
lifestyles that they live, they can't sustain unless the money's coming in.
Right.
So like these NBA players, they have 3 houses, 10 cars, 3 baby mamas. You can't find that unless you're working.
Right.
Like they live paycheck to paycheck too.
Yep.
I've seen that. Shit.
I,
They live paycheck to paycheck. because
yeah,
they
you
live
there,
for money and
you
needs.
there. Yep, you know.
So when shit's the fan, everybody will be fucked because
Yeah.
nobody's preparing for all hell breaking loose.
Yep.
Shit not going well. Maybe I can't work for 3 months, half a year.
Right.
Nobody can do that.
Mayweather got come out of retirement.
Yeah.
I think he fight Tyson.
Yeah.
He fought Pacquiao.
He fight Pacquiao at the end of the year, but he got a Tyson exhibition fight. First.
See, and
That's a joke.
the rapper Andre 3000 from Outkast. He had a verse in his song. I forgot what song it was. He'd be like, it went like this. Hey, yo, son, remember me from school? He said, no, not really.
Oh,
Yeah, he said,
ATA.
yeah. But he's like,
you.
what you been up to? He said, I've been going through the same things you had.
Yeah.
Sure, I got more fans than average man,
Yeah.
but not on the loop the last meet. To the end of the week, I live by the beat like you should check. If you don't move your feet, then I don't eat. So we like neck to neck. You know what I'm saying? So and that leads to a darker side. Like now, okay, if I'm not record selling or getting the contract, I gotta go even deeper in my wickedness.
Yeah, you gotta bend over.
You gotta bend over.
You gotta sell out.
Right.
Yes, do something humiliating.
What's that, the Warner song? Bend it over, bend it over.
Yeah. Keeping up with the Joneses. Who the hell's Jones? Why is small head?
Damn.
Right. Hey, we digress. Like
No, this is fake.
yeah.
It says, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
So they're not gonna know where that punch came from, man. They're gonna know where that hit came from. We're gonna know. You know? Yeah, how about Shah is busy, he's getting down, man.
Overhead right.
Follow with a left uppercut.
All the way up to Damn. Verse 12, stand now with thine enchantment
Mm-hmm.
and with the multitude of thy sorceries.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to sit with your counselors, man, on the demons, man. But we know they're gonna give you what? A false report.
Oh yeah. A fearful report.
Yeah, right. If it's one of you winning, it's a false one.
Right.
Hey, apparently they've been giving them a report. They letting them know it's over.
It's a risk.
It's over.
It's a wrap.
Pack it up.
Yeah.
Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth,
Mm-hmm.
if so be thou shalt be able to profit If so be thou mayest prevail.
And that's what he's doing. You got no other hand to play. You gotta just keep doubling down, tripling down. This is what we've been doing from the beginning. Again, going to that wicked left hand, man. You're gonna keep throwing it, keep throwing it, keep throwing it until it don't work. You know? Until it gets weaved, and again, the Lord hits him with a cold one, man.
Right.
You know, so with him and his media, especially his media, man. Media goes into media. It's witchcraft.
Right.
Program. It's all the stuff he's pushing out, man. You know?
If I may say, Mike, that media. That's why they went and bought up all the medias, man. Yeah.
They own everything.
Yeah. Yep. All these companies and corporations, it's a branch to you know
One to one.
Exactly.
Right.
But think about the language, channel, program, television.
Yep.
It's all witchcraft.
All witchcraft.
You know, and through the spirit, you know, sometimes we see certain shit like, okay, you know, because these still got AI technology and stuff. So sometimes you get God, but we know prophecy, man.
Yep.
The rest of the people, they lost some sauce, man. You know, but for us, we can see through the bullshit, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's some low budget shit, some boogie down production bullshit.
Yeah.
Because again, we know what he wants. You know, you keep playing around the bush, like you taking a woman out. You know, you're trying to fuck, but you just playing around like you want to go to the movies and shit.
Playing a game.
Like just playing the game, exactly. You just playing the game. We know what you want to do, nigga.
And
They know what you want to do.
Exactly. You know what you want to do, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna make that shit mandatory and stick.
That's it. Matter of fact, once we finish that, let's get to that chip.
Verse 12.
They in love, man. Huh?
It's like Brandon.
Y'all heard about Brandy's brother, right? Yeah.
Heard.
He was I think he was singing or something. Blood starting out his eyes. Yeah, I did less on him.
I don't know if they said.
Not too long ago, he was exposing Kardashians and all this other stuff.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, he's gonna make a lawsuit and everything. I'm sure
Wow.
he was speaking out on his live on Instagram and shit. I'll go back into it, but I don't put it past. He probably get deleted.
He got here with the Haiti too.
Yeah. He said, I'm gonna go get healed by the healer, something to that effect. So he going down to Levi. Yeah.
I guess because his heart only working.
Yeah, I forgot something.
A certain amount of percent.
He does some shit.
True, man.
He didn't say he gonna seek the Lord.
He never said it.
He didn't say I'm about to pray, I'm about to get right, and
On camera that we see,
Right, exactly.
you know? What's that song he had? If I had one wish.
Right.
That's the only thing he really known for.
Don't nobody feel bad for him because he sold out.
There you go.
He knows what he's doing.
You got Rob.
Verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments.
10 toes. You got to stand with what you was doing, man.
Right.
Or who you was leaning on to for counsel.
When that cauldron, do that, whip that shit up.
Yep.
Go ahead and do
Yep.
it. And see if it's going to prevail.
Yep.
Stop this ass whooping that's going to come.
And with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Thy youth from the beginning, it's what you came from. From the bottom, you was in wickedness and witchcraft to the end. You know, think about the founding fathers, it was all Masons.
Yep.
You know, you go into President's Day, which goes to George Bush's birthday. It's all witchcraft, man. 1776, that's going to the Masons. It's not about so-called American freedom, you know, because you go into the history of it. July 4th wasn't when American, you know, it don't add up, man. But again, these just wicked holidays to celebrate where they come from, man.
Yep.
Tying again these holidays, witchcraft, Christmas, Halloween, New Year's, all this bullshit.
Yep.
Easter. So from thy youth, man, you celebrated witchcraft. Witchcraft is also going to rebellion.
Yep.
It's rebellion against the Lord.
And the Lord said he suffered not a witch to live.
Yeah, exactly. Burn.
Yep. And that's why this place is going to burn.
Yep. That's true.
Yeah.
That's what they did in the Salem witch trials.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back to Massachusetts. So that's what they used to do with witch. They burned them.
Yep.
Go back to the scriptures. That's back when Esau so-called kept some of the principles of the scriptures.
Yep.
But nowadays, try to burn a burner.
Oh, yeah,
You go to jail.
Yeah.
straight that shit.
Yeah, they'll call it the Puritans if you go into history.
Right. Yeah.
But you couldn't laugh in public. You couldn't do certain shit in public.
Yeah.
You know. Now look.
It was they claimed it was out here in North Carolina, Winston-Salem.
It's a Salem.
Yeah, it's Salem out there too. That has something to do with some witches. Yeah, but I don't know one you talking about in Mass.
Yeah, that's a Salem.
Yeah, the most famous one. Yep. But shit, it's been witchcraft. It's up until now. It's still going on.
Yeah.
A lot of Eves are leaving the church doing witchcraft.
Right.
Tapping into the sisters, the ancestors.
Right.
And it's
Christian witches.
Oh my God, that's the thing.
and this Eve telling on Eve.
Yeah, what they be doing?
Yeah.
The apostle.
She be like, hey, yo, it's girls out here practicing witchcraft.
Yeah.
This, that, and the third.
Yep.
They might have your drawers or toothbrush or something buried in the backyard.
Yeah.
Like, they don't, especially if you live with them, they don't tell them what type of stuff they be trying.
Yeah.
No red sulfur.
Yeah, Apostle Hart did a video on that with Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion.
They date or something?
Yeah.
They've been going together for a little while now.
Big fit.
You got all this money. That's how you know it's just
It's all set up.
It's all.
It's all set up. Yeah.
If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
If you say there's no reward to the wicked man, there's no overcoming wickedness.
Right.
It never works. No matter how far you get in timeline, okay, technology got increased, so what? It don't
They
matter.
move.
It ends bad. It's Ecclesiastes 8 chapters. It's an evil work.
Yep.
Because I'll make the Lord a liar. I'll make the Lord a liar. If the Lord didn't get Esau for what he's been doing on earth,
Right.
that really means the Lord don't exist.
Facts.
Well, that's obviously not true.
That's right.
You're gonna, again, the Lord gonna show up. He's gonna show you I'm real. You've been talking about who? Me? I'm real.
Surely he's a power to hide
He
himself.
hides himself.
Yep.
That's real power.
Yep. So, any more to that?
I got 3 more.
All right, we're gonna end off on those 3.
Okay, so,
Oh yeah.
you want me to go ahead and stop?
Yeah. Oh, it's
Okay, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's get straight to that shit. We gotta roll that thing.
Anti-SIM card. What you say?
Okay, it's the SIM card. Don't take the SIM card.
Right.
That's what I'm going to say soon. Don't
Yeah.
take that SIM card.
Don't take that SIM card.
This is you just want me to go straight to the point. Let's go.
Straight to the point.
This is This is Revelations 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yeah, like we used to say, a Strong's G5480, the carogamy, right? Which we go into as an incision through the skin.
Prick.
A prick. You're right.
Brand.
Brand.
Show recognition and ownership.
Yeah.
People back in the Roman Empire.
Yeah. And Jake still had dumb shit today in them fucking fraternities, man. Even back then, I thought shit was fucking whack, man.
Witchcraft right there.
Yeah. They get all the girly. That shit fucking whack, man. But hey, everybody gotta play their lot.
They shit for real.
Yeah.
And it only be for a moment, you know, while they still in school.
Oh yeah.
But they still carry that shit behind them.
I mean, no, they carry it,
Yeah,
like once they get out, don't nobody care.
They don't mind
Yeah.
You know, like, especially like women and shit like that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody care about what sorority or fraternity or whatever you in. Even in school, you know,
They proud as fuck. Still big.
Those are the worst ones.
Yeah.
We know what y'all been doing.
Shit.
You know? Man, I wouldn't dare want a college woman, man.
But lost his life to her.
See? Damn.
Trying to do more than what he was able to do. She already had a nigga with her. So when he died, she remarried.
Then some,
next
you
part,
could buy that post about Tim
yeah.
Duncan or something. Was that? You posted about Tim Duncan.
Yo.
That shit broke my
I got it, bro. Yeah, man.
That's fucked up. That's Timmy D.
Oh.
Timmy D, a humble dude, man. You don't do that to Timmy.
Yep.
Damn,
Yep.
his name's Timmy.
Timmy.
I think Timmy is short for Timothy. I don't know.
Yeah, Timothy, yeah.
Still,
Your own brother too, though. Like,
that's fucking.
you don't think your brother was looking out for you with bread and shit, man? You turn around, both the kids ain't his.
That's sick.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
That's sick. That's beyond sick.
there's a such thing as valid crash out.
He too rich to crash out, but still, man, that's fucked up.
Yo, that fucks with your. Once again, we fucked up with the Lord, man. That shit will fuck with you mentally, yo.
Shit, I'm fucked up mentally about the stuff I see and hear.
Right.
You know, I can't. You know, I love women, of course, but I can't trust them. I can't because I can't put nothing past them. I've seen, for one, I've read the scriptures. You know, the scriptures said enough, and two, I've seen the things married women do and say.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, the elect woman's going to be, you know,
Righteous.
righteous.
The best of
The
the
be-
best.
yeah, best of the worst. You know, they're going to have their slip ups. They're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But if she, you know, if she trying, you know, we all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
You know, ain't none of us perfect. You know, we
Yeah.
all giving that.
But we know that they're the weaker vessel. And at the end of the day, hey, look, man, they're going to be wicked sometimes too.
But, you know, ain't no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman.
That's facts. That's true. Oh, like that one. We're gonna get back to the chip. Like one woman, their lesson on, she deleted her stepdaughter because her husband got tired of popping her. So she drowned the toddler, man. And she was fine. She looked good. But it goes to show you that she was a bitch. So going back to that chip, right? It doesn't matter if you're free or bond. It doesn't matter if you are homeless or you are Oprah. You're rich or poor.
It's
You know,
universal.
huh?
Going into one. It's all gonna be under one system.
Yep.
So that's it.
Yep. All over again. And they think they got the power, which they do in a sense. But the Lord said what? He's gonna throw a monkey wrench in the game. They're gonna be in straits. All right? They're not gonna be able to pull off their enterprise. And that's prophecy. That's why we're meditating it day in and day out, man. Going back to Sirach 39, what we brought out earlier. That's what we're meditating on. Any closing statements?
Read it.
You get 17?
There's a brother wanted.
Yeah, we see 17.
I'll read it. Okay, this is Revelation.
This is going to our temptation, which this is important. We have to talk about.
Oh,
because,
yeah, Slack. Yeah.
because you see what's going on in Iran.
Yeah, Slack.
You get emotional. Like, yeah, we out here tomorrow. Like, nah, man, we got a little bit to go, man. But it's a good
Right.
sign, though.
Yeah, it's a great
Leading us
sign.
to it, you know. But this system has to be implemented before it's all out.
Right.
Good.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great.
He causes. So
Yep.
this is a decree of a king. Think about Nebuchadnezzar in Daniel's 3rd chapter, where the decree was when you heard that sound, you
Yep.
go worship.
Yep.
So only law. Exactly. Only a king can do that. You know, so you're gonna be compulsion. It's called compulsion. You're gonna be put in fear to do it. Go ahead.
Rich and poor, free and bond,
Yep.
to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yep. And keep the location. Because it's the same language you read in Deuteronomy the 6th chapter and 8th verse. It's covenant language about the law.
Yep.
It shall be in your right hand and on your forehead.
Yep.
How about should be on your doorposts? The doorpost is your mind, man.
Right.
So again, you taking this device, as the apostle say, this you taking a covenant with the devil, man. Dang. You're getting cut, you know, and you put it in your right hand or in your forehead, man. Dang. You know, so you're making an allegiance, alliance with the devil. You say, oh, I can just take the chip out. It's not about that, man. You made a covenant with the enemy, man, with the devil. You know, and that's something you can't just pluck out, man. Because, you know, the physical part of it is just the physical part.
Right.
You know, it's a mental thing.
Exactly.
You mentally, you gave in. You said, yeah, I'm going to do it. You know, it was a conscious decision.
Thought about it.
Exactly. You said that's my best play. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I don't care what's in it.
Exactly.
Put my trust in this.
And once again,
That's covenant language, man.
right. Once again, say he's going to cause. Right.
See, it's going force.
There you go.
I'll get it real quick.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 6. Let's get to verse 7. Read down. It says, "And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house to monitor the word of the law. It says, when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, when thou risest up.
Yep.
It's worship.
Yep.
You know, so this goes into the worshiping of the beast. You're gonna do this day in and day out on your bed, at the dinner table.
Yep.
You're worshiping the image of the beast, man.
Yep.
And you participating again is that now you're putting that thing in. You can read it. Deuteronomy 6, verse 8. It says that thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes.
Damn.
So I read in the NLT, Deuteronomy 6, verse 8. Tie them to your hands and wear them on your forehead as reminders. So again, this is covenant language. You gotta think, this devil is deep, man.
Yep.
So Deuteronomy 6, verse 9, and thou shalt write them upon the posts of thine house and of thy gates. So the writing.
That's right.
It's the program. You know, the biometric information, all that stuff the devil's been playing in there. False. You know? Again, him being a God over you, man. This is what he's trying to do. This devil's deep. NLT, Deuteronomy 6, verse 9, NLT, write them upon the doorposts of your house and on your gates. So, you know, again, going to the law, because always this is going to be on your mind, man.
Yep.
You know? So, again, the same thing this devil's going to do on the left-hand side. Okay?
If I may say real quick, you know, I don't want to give this devil too much credit. You know,
You're right.
no, you're right, but it's these spirits working on the minds of these devils, man.
Facts.
This is what you should do.
That is facts.
You know, because this man's he's a copycat. He's taking, you know, he doesn't come up with anything, you know, original.
That's facts.
You know,
He's just a bad copy. It's like,
yeah.
you know, two-headed goat. He's come out all fucked up. That's Esau.
You know, he just has the spirit of searching things out because, you know, Lord put the spirit on him to be that way.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And heavy part 2 is the timing, because at the same time the devil gonna make the shit mandatory when the elect gonna be sealed.
Shit.
You know, because the Lord said it was Revelation 6 chapter, no,
Yep.
7 chapter. Burn out the earth or the sea until the
Yep.
service is sealed.
Yep.
The name on the forehead with prayer phrasing.
Yep.
But I read that on verse 16.
Uh,
Is it verse 16 or 17?
17. Yep.
This is Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Yep. So it's going through the hour of temptation. This is what we're watching for. Why you guys are selling out, you know, trying to be cute on TV, you know, showing out your opponent possessions and things that are really not important in the grand scheme of things. We're here warning the flock of what's to come, man.
Right.
You know, you watch again, we watch the dog, not the tail. Esau gonna do all this crazy shit, you know, confusing the people, throwing out enchantments, all type of weird shit, man. A lot of people are dancing to their own destruction, man.
Right.
You know, but we're here again to give you warning. We get the blood off our hands. Not to say we told you so, the Lord told you so, man. You know, because again, like brother said, it's not us. Same with Esau, it ain't us.
Right.
It ain't Esau, it's the Lord, man. The Lord inspires us to get into these articles and go deeper, learn and push out His word, man.
Yep.
It's the Spirit of the Lord, man. You know, so again, we give all praise to Yahweh Shai.
Yep. Yeah, you know, so with that, you know, Lord, what's counts edifying, when we close, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father's only begotten Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kapadas.
The bonds of Apostle Elders and Bishop Great Millstone. All right, shalom to the elect only. Shalom.
Shalom to the elect. All right.
I know, right?